started the stream before. Hello, Gavin.
Hello.
Hey, Gavin.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? What? They changed the format to be square.
Even a line.
I can deal with that. But then this, they're question mark. They're not even like, well, one of the weapons is wide, so it kind of, they're all the same damn thing. I'm so bad at uploading the Salmon run videos. I haven't even figured out how I'm gonna do the last one anyway. I'll just put it over Gavin's face in the thumbnail in that bottom corner. With how big some of the weapons have been, like they've been cutting clean into your forehead. And I'm like, I can't put Gavin in front like I used to be able to, otherwise he'd be blocking half of the bow. Are you drinking something? What's happening? I forgot how funny this fucking weapon was.
I mean, I have an open can of Coke on the table next to the mic.
Hey, did you know soda's bad for you? I don't know if you knew this. I can't even count how many it takes to kill a Quahog. I'm losing one. This thing is so funny. I love this weapon. Squeaky steelers are coming from where we picked up the eggs. Sniper. Prepare to die. Oh, they're not going for me. Oh, that one is. Well. Oh, he's dead. Don't want to turn the snake in on itself, so. Thank you, Alfredo Chicken, or whatever your name is. So you say this way, but there's still eggs over here. Have you considered that? There's still a lot of stuff over here. Like that. Oh, what? Well, one of those eggs have got to get in the next 6 seconds. There we go. You love to see it. Uh-oh. I gotta like actually be able to see the chat. Oh, the jet squelchy. I love this.
The Hydra Splatling, because today is awful.
Oh my god, my ears.
What?
Yeah, I guess because you unmuted it's louder or something. That's just technology, baby. Angelo. Come on, we get it. You didn't have to do that. Maybe it's more ink efficient though. You know, Angelo, I would have liked to go up there with the jet squelcher and be the one who can like shoot from everywhere, but bitch. Maul's is going for someone. Oh, this one's going for me. That was kind of close. I forgot that this thing got buffed, so. Wow. Okay. I think I'm host. Oh wait, didn't they fix it? I probably should have shot my feet there, but whatever. I'm dead at one ramp. Someone's dead behind the fucking spiral ass mountain. Perfect. You love to see it. Oh, he got away. You know what? Just die. Honestly. I tried, Angela. I probably shouldn't have fucking tunnel visioned that. Oh my god! The normal roller. I'll take this.
Yeah, good. I got the Grisco Blaster. I deserve it after having to play with the fucking Hydra.
He's so toxic. Interesting egg position. Oh, there's a Greg where we were.
Whereas where we were.
One ramp. But I don't know who Moz was going for there, but it was a good lure.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. This could be better. Use your special if you got it.
Would not help here.
Triple link strike.
No, jet. It's just straight up inferior to just using my Grisco Blaster.
It does provide you with safety.
Not against the sniper that killed me.
For sure it does. You just go in squid form. You go up and down, to the side, up and all around. Up, down, to the side. Up, down, all around. Take me to the J. Smith town. Oh, man. Ancient. Happy Halloween from Gavin's room.
What?
It sounds haunted.
It's just the TV downstairs.
Between the TV downstairs, the game, and the soda crackling like an old ass TV, it's like Gavin's.
Like, I'm sorry,
Gavin's in a damn haunted house over there.
It's like, this is just the way it is. It's like answering one of the non reasons I just fucking gave a whole stream and shit. It's like there's literally no peace or quiet in this house ever. I can ask for it and I'll get it for all of 3 seconds and then it'll just go away and then that's it. Just eat shit. It's like, why bother constantly stressing about this?
Okay, whoops. Well, hey, they're behind. They're coming from behind the basket at least, so that's good. Are you planning on moving out soon? Oh wait, right.
Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Unless I wanted to be like the most callous person I could possibly be.
He loves his family. Whoops. I thought this bitch was already dead. I think the Grisco Blaster Blast should work for that other guy.
Who's that other guy?
Hold on. I'm mentally busy right now. The flying fucker. Why? Why? Whoop. There we go. Gotta figure out how much ink this thing actually consumes.
The Clash Buster.
Meanwhile, the Glooga Doolies are like so quiet. Perfect. I'll just wait at the bottom, I guess. Wait, the squeaky stealers! Oh, no, you don't. Well, it's low on the tower, so it's probably like... Oh, it's low everywhere except for, like, the last part. Alright, can you guys stop spawning here, please? Good enough. Kind of figured we wasted too much time there, but that was definitely not the case. It's low behind basket, which could mean literally anything. Alright, let's form a chain. A chain. Teamwork. Teamwork. No, okay.
Chain for what and where?
The eggs that they got at the thing, and then they just, I don't even know what happened over there. I feel like I've got the Grisco Blaster too many times. Fog. They're coming from shore.
Fucking hate that so much.
He'd rather just have a normal gun on grass.
Yes. Oh, wrong with this.
He'd rather play Call of Duty.
No.
There is a line somewhere between those two. He'd rather play Apex Legends, featuring new Legend Catalyst on November 11th, 2020.
Deeply debatable.
Don't kill it, thank you. Hey, Angela. What? Oh my god.
Jesus. I can't get that versus someone else.
Oh god. Holy hell! Go! Yes! Feel a sense of camaraderie with this team. Woo! Gavin would rather play Doom 2016 multiplayer.
Yes.
Did you ever play that?
I did.
What the hell?
A very decent bare bones quick like.
I didn't think anyone actually played that shit.
I had a friend who also got like really into Doom 2016. He hadn't played the older Dooms or anything, so
Wow, it's
he
me.
normally plays Call of Duty stuff like that. So he wanted to give the multiplayer a go, and we got fairly into it.
That's fun. Was it alive back then?
Yeah, it was pretty live.
Does Doom Eternal have multiplayer?
I think it, yeah, it does, yeah.
They weren't like, oh fuck, we can't compete with Titanfall.
I don't think it has the Quake mode. It replaced it with like that dedicated one person's Doomslayer, one's the demons stuff. And from what I remember, I don't know if it's still the case. They might have changed the patches and all that, but from what I remember playing, it was basically if you just played Archvile, the person playing Doomslayer can literally never win.
Hey, that's
So
not
it's
right.
just hideously unbalanced. It's not right. It's also just hideously unbalanced in favor of the Archvile.
No, you're supposed to stand right here, my friends.
I don't know how anyone's supposed to know that.
The convenient thing is if they come from the other direction. Well,
They move too fast for that to matter.
if they come from the other direction, if you're standing there, they won't come behind you. They'll cycle around the front of the basket to get to that ramp. So that is the choke point because unlike the mountain, it is next to the basket. I wanted to pop the reef slider at the last possible moment because I didn't know when anyone was actually respawned. And then I'm like, well, the lack of invincibility frames in the beginning is kind of funny. Squiffer. The 96 Scow. I believe.
Is this different view?
It's a good question. I guess I just...
Oh, wow, directly before you.
Oh, whatever. That grenade can still do something. God, every sniper can hold a charge. Here, a taxi. Come here, my taxi friend. No!
Didn't mean that was going for you.
No, I thought it was coming for me anyway, so. My friend was like, hey Chris, you should watch this Salmon Run tips video. And I'm like, hey, maybe they might know something that I don't. It's all like the most generic tips of all time. I'm like, you play Salmon Run with me, you know.
Maybe they didn't watch it either.
I'm just like, hey, Chris might like this. There was a video that was like, if you stand on this specific place in spawning grounds, then, okay, good. Whoa! Then, the rush wave can't reach you. Which is good if, like, you know, you have quota. It's not very good otherwise, though, because it's too far from the basket. Can't really get ink on it either, so. But it's a neat little trick. I didn't read about it in the patch notes either. Well, I'm not going to forget I can hold a charge now. That poor taxi, what the fuck? Squeaky Steelers are coming from somewhere. Might be behind the basket again. I feel like I should be later on in the chain, but... Ooh, he's following me. Let's go. No, he's not. Bitch. Why is your AI like this, you fucking weirdo? Your noiselings? Those are our eggs. It's our point now, or whatever. Oh, we have quotas, so that's good. Just gonna knock that out of the sky. I think that'd be good. To fuck. We got another grenadier. Another grenadier. Why is it called that? Why is the extra I sound there?
It's just the way this saying, like, grenade soldier, basically.
Grenadier.
If I remember right.
Oh,
It's like saying cannoneer. It's just the word for a person who uses cannons.
Cannoner.
Get up.
I'll just keep shooting. Oh shit.
Or whatever. You contend with it. Or whatever it means.
Fuck. Oh wait, I have the jet sculpture. This is awesome.
There's a third one coming in.
Yep. Got it. I'd like to stand on top of there, please.
The moss has been so caught crossfire, you can just shoot it to kill it.
Hello. And goodbye. That's an Earthbound reference.
Is it?
Remember in Forside when you would talk to those people in, you know, the hell version of Forside? They would go, hello and goodbye. And then just the screen goes diagonal and you spawn at another part of the town.
Yeah.
For some reason that has stuck with me. Probably one of the most out of any Earthbound thing.
It's weird. Though I suppose if it was gonna be somewhere, it would be Moonside.
Oh no, there's that part where a character's limbs get pulled from him. And his eyes get punctured and his ears get torn out and stuff. That part was kind of weird.
I can't associate that part with being serious because I watched someone like playing that bit, and whenever the head was coming down, he's began just shouting at the top of his voice gleefully, just going, "Oh yeah, it's fucking Buddha come to shit wisdom into you."
Oh, I thought you were talking about just screaming as if it was actually happening to him.
Excited. He was extremely excited about the head appearing, and just began yelling that it was Buddha come to give him wisdom.
We gotta preserve the people who haven't played Earthbound yet.
I mean, yeah, it's basically anyone who says they like it.
What the hell?
Oh.
Tornado. Do you have blaster?
Yes.
Oh,
Regular
fuck!
blaster.
He's technically right. Okay, so one person deals with the horde, tries to draw them in. Everyone else just eggs. It's like Kohozuna.
There's no horde at the moment, so there's a horde.
Come to me. No, to me. Come to me.
Why would we do that when I have a blaster to shoot them with?
I don't know, I figured these dualies like did damage.
I think this is enough.
Oh, dogs are here.
Dog?
Yep. Brothers, dogs are over. The Phillies are playing. They're going to be in the World Series, Gavin. Or they are in the World Series. This is the first game of the World Series, which is the big, like, you know, I think it's first to 5 is the best baseball team in the world for that, or in America, I guess, for that season.
I was gonna say, like, where other than, like, America and Japan plays baseball? Does Canada play baseball?
Everyone plays baseball.
We don't play baseball.
Everyone does, Gavin. I remember I went to Ireland, and we had, like, what do you call those families that you go to when you're taking a trip? You stay with the family. Yeah, we had a host family, and the kids, you know, us and the kids played baseball. It's everywhere.
To accommodate you.
No! How dare you insinuate that?
With a local sport, you'd be getting football or hurley and no in between. Maybe rugby if you want to get violent.
Which football?
Football.
Football! You must die. Oh, do not want to be here. Yeah. Do you have the laser? What the fuck do they? It's the one from the first game. Because they're like, oh, it was so good.
The killer whale.
Yeah, that one. Can you get the flying fuckers in the back there, or at least attempt to? Because
I mean, you'll have to give me like a few seconds.
Just run back. I'm doing that accidentally. All right, come here, you.
Well, if you get one, the other one moved out of range.
We got the quota. So if you want to just hit the bricks, then by all means.
Kind of being forced to do that just because they don't have the shit walking forward.
And if as long as I know you're safe in the back, I'll be as greedy as I want. Got us 4 extra eggs, so. Which one? The fling's a roller. This one was so good that they had to nerf it. Because it was the best weapon at getting 10 missiles, I think. I thought my health was back, but I guess I didn't spend enough time in the ink. Like, I'm just gonna assume that this guy is harmless. Oh my god, it's a lot over here. Well, it's wave 3, so. Oh, he was so close to death, but I think he's jumping to behind the basket anyway. Oh my god, that's a lot of rain. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. Whoops. We got it!
Lagging, try starting to move and jump. My character does the tiniest little fucking hop because the input doesn't register.
Maybe you have to update your controllers.
No, maybe the game can stop dropping to 10 FPS.
Gavin, what happens when a controller updates?
I assume there's like some kind of like firmware on the controllers for like, you know, like essentially either like controlling latency or just like controlling the signals that get sent out. I have no idea.
It's just a weird concept. I mean, it makes sense in this day and age, but it just when you think about it, you're like, what?
For like still like the PS5, I think it makes sense because it has like the fucking haptic feedback shit and all that. So you probably want to give that updates to like tweak what it does. For the Xbox controls, I'm just kind of like, I don't know why this needs updated.
Like, wouldn't the game just tell the controller how much to vibrate or whatever?
That's what I would think. Like the only thing I can think of is like actually think about it for the Xbox One, like controllers, it's probably stuff like it needs like drivers to work with different devices. Like it needed updates for shit like working with Android and iOS and like that. You just put that
Maybe.
on the controller and that makes it behave. Who knows?
Maz is following you, I think.
Yep.
Oh, this. Did you?
The taxi bump man couldn't get in. I'm so fucking mad about that.
You're probably not so fucking mad.
Oh, I am so fucking mad. It's not about that.
Have a bad day.
First, let me tell you, when I say that anyone who says that Sonic Forces is
Oh,
overrated,
no, not Sonic Lost Word,
anytime
please.
someone says that, they're lying to you. They know nothing. They are a tiny child.
No, Sonic Lost World is catching strays. No.
Sonic Lost World is the fucking worst fucking game since 06 in this
No.
series. By far,
That
it is
can't be
almost
true.
unplayable. It is deranged how bad this game is.
I think something is just going wrong over there.
No, this game is deranged and unplayable. You should actually play it instead of watching some lunatic play it.
He's playing it on Steam Deck. It's got to be that, surely.
No, it is just fucking unplayable on a fundamental level. Like, the levels were not designed for this really horrible movement that just feels fucking bad and feels unsuited for the fucking levels you're playing.
Oops.
For the bosses you're fighting, the enemies and stuff you're having to work around. The homing attack cursor just doesn't work half the time. It just doesn't appear. I didn't know it could go above 3 rings until I had the fucking watch a fight video on how to beat Zavok because you needed to go to 6.
Yeah.
Know it could go to 6.
I think it does that for boss fights.
Like, it didn't do it for any of the other boss fights. Like, it literally didn't. It just always went to 2 or 3.
Maybe because Zavok is so cool. He gets a cool 6-1.
The only way to make it go to 6 is to just stop dead and stare him in the eyes for like 2 seconds until it builds up.
Yeah, the extra ring mechanic is just weird. But surely you like the parkour.
Movements? No, it's horrible. It
Why?
does not work.
Sonic gets to run on walls and shit.
Yeah, he runs up the wall like 2 feet and then falls off it going, oh, I can't do it. Oh. And then he just touches his balls and lies there and does nothing. Like, it's fucking horrible. He can't move fast. His jump is awful. It's so fucking bad. This feels horrible to play, and I hate the fact that people are going like, oh, Forces is the worst. No. Forces was a bad implementation of the Generations gameplay, yes. It was still playable. This isn't.
Okay,
this isn't fucking playable.
but Sonic Lost World doesn't have the water slide song that I hate a lot.
It
so
have
you
the worst
considered
slides
that?
I've ever seen in any game.
The worst? Oh, okay. I was like, what? I thought that for
Slide
some reason.
levels, they're awful. They're
Does it? I
controllable.
don't even
Yeah.
remember that.
These levels where you have the slides down this constant ramp, it's like just down these big tunnels, and like if you touch the stick in one direction, you'll just vault in that direction. So God help you if you're anywhere within a mile of an edge. Like, it is just unplayably bad.
What about the infinite spin dash?
It isn't infinite. You try to do it twice, after the second time he slows back down to your crawl before it lets you do it again. Like, you can chain them together, that's not infinite or endless, that's multiple spin dashes in a row.
Most people's complaint is that it makes the game very mindless. Because you just
already
do that.
very mindless. There's like no space to do that though half the time, because it just constantly throws like fucking things that trip you up, or he keeps trying to parkour over it or anything else in your way.
It's okay. While the gameplay might not be that good, at least the characters will be the game's saving grace. The new villains, the Deadly Six.
You see, if we keep saying the word kill and slave over and over again, it will be really cool and deep. No, you are a child and I will beat you like one.
Oh hey, now that I mean I could have made this comment anyway, but did you see the new Sonic? What's the TV show called?
Prime?
Yeah, Sonic Prime, because it's Amazon Prime, right? No, wait, it's Netflix.
It's Netflix.
But
I don't know why it's called Sonic Prime.
Just die. You know how Sonic kicked the thing and then fucked everything up? That's that's just like Sonic Lost World. It's just like Sonic Lost World. Oh my god.
I had to actively think about what you were talking about there.
The whole catalyst for the plot.
It's not the whole catalyst of the plot, though. Apparently, the catalyst of the plot is there's this orb in the sky called the Lost Hex, and there were some demons living on it, and they just kind of sat around touching themselves until Eggman poked them. And then they wanted to kill everyone and own the world. They just didn't do anything until now about that, though.
Did you get to the Robotails part?
No, I figured that's coming. Like, unless, like, the subversion where he just grabs a stick with his tail actually holds and he doesn't get turned into a robot. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't really care if that's a spoiler. I'm like 3 levels out from what I assume is the ending. This thing is like desperately trying to be Mario Galaxy and Donkey Kong Country Returns at the same time, and it cannot do either. Fucking embarrassing. It's like the inverse Sonic CD effect, where like everyone just forgets this one because it was on a console no one owned. Where Sonic CD was on a console no one owned, but that made everyone go like, "Oh, it's actually the best one ever."
Do you have the blaster?
No.
Fuck. Hopefully the blaster knows.
We'll see. It's doubtful though.
Well, you can't just stay in the King Salmon the whole time. It's illogical. This is like really not good.
What is this thing?
Oh! I was gonna jump through the grates. Okay. Alright, gamers, that's how it's done, okay? We have to lead him fucking away from there. Ugh. Just... Fuck you, game! Whatever. I don't even know where the damn boss is. I have a lot of eggs over here, though.
Close.
Surprisingly close. It doesn't matter. 3 silver eggs, baby. And with how RNG works, if we killed it, it might have been completely different. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I wonder when the calculation is.
It might just be like going like, oh, I'm waving.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, no, that game is horrible. Like, absolutely god awful. Like, I cannot fathom. Alright, everyone pretends like Forces is worse than this.
One thing I do really like about Lost World is the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack. Even the fucking Deadly Six theme, I hate to admit it, is a good song.
Like, none of it's stuck in my head. So.
Well,
None of it's stuck in my head, which basically means that at least on the level of Forces where I don't remember any song except like Fist Bump. Although this doesn't even have that, I suppose.
Gavin, can you look up the the cover for the Sonic Lost World soundtrack? The album art, as it were.
I guess OST cover? No, that's gonna bring up horrible shit. OST album, I guess.
Album art, I guess.
What in the name of God? Why?
I don't know. Can you describe it?
It's literally just like the art of like the six cons just like copy pasted over and over again, just all over the fucking cover, and like there's dozens of them, each of them. And then Sonic in one corner.
And I think he's doing the parkour render. It's the parkour render.
He is, yeah.
So funny. I have to look at that every time I listen to the soundtrack.
It's fucking deranged.
It's a good soundtrack, though. It reminds me that there's a tweet I've been wanting to make for a while, but I keep forgetting to make it because the moment I leave my car where I listen to my music, I forget.
Yeah.
But it's like, because I've seen criticism saying the soundtrack is like uninspired, and but I'm like,
I kind of feel that because like multiple times I've heard a song, and kind of this just feels like a knockoff of like something from 2 or 3 and Knuckles.
well, it's like, you know, so the tweet I wanted to make is like, music critics, ugh, another generic beach theme, and then, you know, me, and then just me, like a gif of someone partying on the beach or something. I love beach themes. We might lose because I have to use the octobrush, so keep that in mind. You're gonna have to work twice as hard. I don't know why I said that like Arlo. You have got to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I'm gonna guess he's not the one who said bitch in that.
I don't know if Griffin, like, sentence mixed it or if it's from something else, but... Bitch.
Literally, I just see the puppet staring into the screen and I just hear my head, bitch.
The mouth moving open a little bit.
Yeah.
You have got to play Commonplace. Well, I'm dead. I tried. Just 2 eggs. Yeah, we're good. Oh well. Gavin, have you ever seen an Arlo video? Or an Arlo clip or anything?
Only the ones in that video where he's just screaming in the studio for whatever reason.
So you know Cameo, where you like pay celebrities to like, you know, say things like happy birthday? I think Griffin himself did one asking Arlo. I don't even know what he asked Arlo to say or do, but apparently Arlo just kind of did his own thing, like, you know, saying you have got to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was just him. I guess he was just talking. I wonder if the original prompt was just screaming and then Arlo just kept going with other stuff. It's just a very funny idea. Can someone get this one to slam? No? Because I wanted to...
This thing from here. Yes.
I wanted to... Oh, shit! I wanted to use the lift to get a longer jump onto the other ones. But...
The dinosaur backs I have the Hydra again, by the way.
Wow! Just got fucking body blocked.
Fuck Sonic Lost World is far and away like second worst in the entire series.
Only taking second to Sonic Frontiers.
Hard. Like, fucking hideously bad. I have no idea why like anyone pretends any of the other ones are worse than this piece of shit.
Fuck you, small fry.
Hey, let's rip off the Donkey Kong Country like minecart levels, but let's just like have it be on rails where your momentum is constantly increasing, but we want you to do precision as jumping around instant death things anyway.
Did you?
No way of decreasing your momentum, by the way.
Did you do sea bottom segue?
I don't know what that is.
That's the underwater rail level with the really calm music.
That's like one.
They fixed it. They fixed it. By the way, they fixed it.
That's like the late game one, like the one like in the last world. That's what I'm on, and it's fucking awful. I can't beat. Like, I haven't beaten it. I've been stuck on it for like half an hour before you got asked for this.
It has.
I've game over 3 times on that level alone.
It has like.
It's like it's hideously bad.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god! we're gonna lose because of me. That's that's just how it is.
Oh, you have.
We got the quota somehow. I can't wait for you to see the final boss. Oh, it's so funny.
It doesn't, but I'm just gonna ask: is it the fucking colors final boss again?
No, it's not that. It's not that bad. It's, it's not that.
It. Fuck. If it was, I would actually have just. I would have lost my shit. I would have gone insane.
Wouldn't even make any goddamn sense. It's not a game. It's not a boost game. That would be so funny.
Be surprised.
It would be so funny if every final boss after colors is just that. Gavin, when are you gonna play Sonic Runners Revival?
I don't know what that is.
Sonic Runners was a mobile game where you kind of endlessly run. Sonic and friends keep running to the right, and you have to jump and fly and, you know, do your special moves.
I can tell you that the answer is never.
And fans revived it. That's kind of cool. I haven't actually
that's respectable, yes, but you know, I'm not gonna play that.
I haven't played Revival, but I did play the original. I remember streaming it.
I don't remember that actually. I don't think I ever saw that one.
Good. I rolled the gotcha for Shadow. And didn't get him.
I was gonna say, how much did you spend trying to get Shadow?
I don't even remember. I am fucking under attack.
Like, I don't know, like, how, like, I don't think there's, like, literally anything this game does right.
What the hell? I love Salmon Run.
No, not Salmon, like, Sonic Lost World. Like, I don't think there's anything that fucking game does right.
The
not
music!
A single thing.
The
No.
music! The music!
No.
The music! The
No.
music!
No.
It does the music right.
If the music was good and right, I would know any of the tracks offhand. I don't.
You're playing on the
They-
Steam Deck. Your ears
I
can't
have
hear
the
that.
volume lowered, dude. This thing screams. Speakers on this thing are yelling.
Oh god.
You can hear this thing across the house just from sitting in my room if I turn it up to max.
No one has an egg. How unfortunate.
Everything was in the way of me getting on.
Music is so loud that it drowns out the fucking bizarre voiceovers of the gits in their boss levels.
Oh, that's
And
good.
they're like,
That's
they're
like
just like yelling at you or whatever.
that's the worst part of the game because it involves the Deadly Six being characters.
Which part of the game is just playing the game?
You're just running through the beehive level and the guy is just talking about wanting to eat a sandwich. You know, I think that adds a lot to it.
I couldn't even tell you doing that. I just heard just under the music. And that's just been all of them.
How did you like Girl?
I think the writers hate women.
There's
I think the writers hate women. I think they hate like old Asian people. They hate fat people. They hate like alternative teenagers.
is that the first guy you're talking
That's
about?
the fifth one. No, the blue one.
Blue one. Isn't the
There's
blue
like
one the old
there's
one?
a blue. No, the blue emo one. That's the old
Oh yeah.
one. He literally doesn't come up at all until his world.
Yeah, I hate all of them.
Yeah, no, they're all terrible.
The music for that level is cool though.
That level's one of the worst levels in the game.
It's very comfy, amazing night driving song, and I think when the owl sees you, the music turns on the Bayou drums.
When the owl sees you, the game ends because it kills you instantly. But you just get caught and that's it. You go back to checkpoint, also lose life.
Okay,
The music doesn't change.
I don't remember where the drums come in then, but I don't know.
That's also why that level fucking sucks, by the way. Also, the music note wisp is like an affront to God.
Well, aren't all of them, honestly?
I mean, they all are. Like, I love the fact that the eagle one is meant to like go along certain paths, but it doesn't like map to those paths. It can just go over its own paths, so you can just not get any refills and then just fall to your death because you just happen to be too high. Or like, what level do you use it at to not be too high? Fuck you. Sega says like your mom sucked me good through my jorts.
What?
That's all they have to say to anything you ask them about this game. I'm also mystified why Zavok keeps coming back because he doesn't have a character. None of them do, but like they keep pretending he does in this game. He doesn't. It's bizarre.
Zavik and Team Sonic Racing. Yeah, are you counting those games?
Like for what? For like Zavok?
The worst for worst Sonic game?
I was mainly just kind of main games like Seeker kind of spin-offs, and even then it would hold.
Tails Sky Patrol.
Yeah, no, that's still better.
Have you played Tails Sky Patrol?
Yes, I have.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
I have that on one of the collections I had on PS2 and GameCube.
The Gems
Also-
collection?
I think so, yeah. It's that was like there's Mega Collection Plus and there's Gem Collections. I have both. But the shit out of those as a kid. But yeah, like that's including all of those. That includes like the original version of 3D Glass, not Director's Cut. Like fucking all of them. It's like I guess actually technically no, it would still be second worst, but if I were to be completely fair, I would put 06 above it and Boom below it.
Oh yeah, you still have to play. Wait, did you play Boom?
No, I'm not playing Boom.
What?
What do you mean what? I'm not fucking playing that.
What?
Why would I play
You can't
that?
because you're playing all the modern Sonic games anyway. They're all bad. Like that. That's why
No,
you're.
they are. What are you talking about?
That's why you're playing them, right?
No, I'm playing them because they're fucking good. I know like you're meme poisoned by YouTubers, but like no, these games actually are good and can be played by people who played games all of it, like Mario 64.
Like, wait, but I don't even remember the timeline. But everything after like Lost World or even a bit before it. I don't mean like colors and stuff, even though that's called modern Sonic. That was like 10 years ago. I mean like actual modern time Sonic.
I mean the thing is, there's only been like what 4 mainline Sonic games since 2010.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's only been like what there was like Unleashed was 2007, Colors was 2010-ish, Generations was 2012, and then it was Lost World in 2014, Forces in 2019, and that's it. Frontiers is the newest one. That's all the main Sonic games. Like, they slowed right the fuck down for some reason.
Where's all the time going then? They're not shotgunning these things.
Well, I mean, like that's kind of the mystery, and it's kind of like, well, where did it all go? What were they doing? I have to imagine it's just stretches where they just didn't have a Sonic game in development for whatever reason.
Everyone's working on Yakuza, which honestly, fair trade.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played it, but I'm very excited to.
Just in the bits I've seen, like, David play, yeah.
It seems like a very Gavin game. Honestly, it seems
is,
like
it's on the list.
I feel like it would be if you combined both of us into a video game. I think it has
Honestly, I could see that. Yeah.
your kind of aesthetic and then my kind of humor. Well, this is not going for me. He's gonna go for me though.
It'll be like Yakuza main story is my shit, and then Yakuza side story is your shit. Essentially.
Someone at the basket? You're the only one not here, so I hope you are.
I'm over here now, yes.
Alright, we have cleared out the thing. We got one sniper. Of course, he bumped me back in. Oh my god. Please let me swim. That's embarrassing. I just want to throw down my damn wave breaker. Just do it. Whoop. Alright, you have to die, you fucking bitch. Whoop. Do you think when you run out of things you actually want to play, you'll play Sonic Boom?
No.
Do you think you'll like play through the first world of Sonic Boom?
No.
Have you watched it?
I have watched it, yeah.
Okay, at least you know.
Like, here's the thing of being like, there are some things you just can't deny looking at footage. Like, you just see it and you're like, you know what, yeah. You don't have to play this to just know.
When did Sonic, when did that come out?
That was 2013, I think.
2013. Oh my
So
god.
that was in and around Lost World.
We'd already be at the time when people were nostalgic, or people who were nostalgic for it would be saying, actually, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
And no
we
one
are.
is saying that. Mamma mia.
And then there's like the 3DS ones, which
Sonic,
I just-
what happens?
I guess just don't exist because I've never seen anyone talk about them.
Gavin, what happens when you mix fire with ice?
You get steam and water.
that was the like big start to the Sonic Boom Fire and Ice trailer. What happens when you mix fire with ice? That's exactly what it sounded like.
So they were like dead for ideas.
No, but like, apparently that game is actually pretty solid.
I don't know if I believe that because people said that about Sonic CD, and Sonic CD kind of fucking sucks.
What?
Yeah, no, it's not very good. It's more like Sonic 1 than it is because it predates Sonic 2 by a little bit, and it's like, oh well, guess what? Sonic 2 is where Sonic got good. Sonic 1 also kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of. It's like how Mario 1 actually
Mario 1 is
sucks.
fine. It doesn't suck.
Ew,
it's fine.
It doesn't.
It's like
suck.
completely bare bones. It's fine.
It's fine.
Sonic 1 just actively sucks. It does not feel good to play. And then in Sonic 2 they made it feel good to play because they actually designed the levels around his speed and give him the spin dash. And
Gavin, are you at the basket?
I can do.
Okay, be at the basket.
I am at the basket.
Are you still there?
I'm still there. I'm just fighting bosses because like they're descending.
I'm gonna shoot one more egg in. Ah, go! the 2-second period. Yeah. God, I hate this weapon. Gavin, did you see that Sonic Frontiers has momentum?
I did, yes. People are still gonna pretend it doesn't though, and then insist that, you know, their bare bitch implementation of Unreal Engine 4 is superior to anything because it has like Sonic not able to walk up a hill. Because that's what makes these games good. It's nothing to do with level design or anything. Sonic just has to not be able to walk up a hill, and then there you go. The game is good. We're only winning this because we have a Dynamo Roller and 2 Grizzly Blasters, by the way.
Yeah, we have 2 rollers.
2 rollers, one of them Dynamo Roller and 2 Grizzly Blasters.
I'm out of ink. We need to get the eggs in though.
I know, I've been working on it.
Yeah, that was just, I probably should have been paying attention once I realized we had a Flingza roller. And I guess 2 Grisco Blasters as well. The Dynamo Roller's role isn't as significant in that instance. Wow! I guess a small fry got behind me.
The monster, yeah. Oop. I'm fucking in.
Yeah, it's funny. DSS was still speedrunning when Boom came out, which I guess is kind of obvious. He was the one who found that thing's claim to fame. The Knuckles.
The claws one, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who found that. I'm pretty sure. So I was watching fucking Sonic Boom speedruns for a while.
I'm going to assume that's probably where you had like any kind of appreciation for Lost Worlds. You haven't played it, right?
I haven't played it. He didn't speedrun it either, I don't think.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure where you have any
well, it's like
reason to like choose to defend it.
I like the music, obviously. I like how the levels look, the level themes and stuff.
There's 4 of them across 6 worlds.
I like I think that the ideas for changing Sonic up were interesting, even if I don't actually know how they control.
I mean, I don't know if they were though, because like a lot of them are centered around what if we made Sonic piss slow and super heavy and wheelie.
The idea of a run button in Sonic is just very strange, though.
Yeah, it is. No, and also it makes him like just slop all over the place and just produce like far too much like. I don't know if you would call it momentum or just speed or what, but he basically becomes half on control when you have that button held. And you need to have that button held, otherwise he just kind of slowly walks, just like casually strolls.
Oh yeah, Gavin, speaking of that, I heard that, you know, Sonic Frontiers has like combat or like action Sonic and high speed Sonic as modes you can pick.
No.
I've heard that there is no reason whatsoever, even if you haven't played a video game before, to not pick high speed Sonic. So
I mean, that's fine by me.
Yeah, just consider that a warning. And don't even, it's not even worth trying, apparently. You go,
I mean, I was probably always just gonna go to high speed Sonic, because like the second I get access to the option menu, I just put in like boost and everything else to max.
Yes, I say you can change it in the settings, but
like I'm cranking that shit
funny
to max and I'm just tearing across the open world for a bit, not even doing anything, just sprinting.
He's gonna have so much fun. I wonder how many people are gonna stream it. Since it's a game I don't really want to play, I can actually watch streams of it.
Probably everyone and their mother.
Do you think Corone, what's her name, is gonna stream it?
That's a guarantee, yes.
That would be so funny if she just didn't.
And the only reason like she wouldn't basically is like there's
She died.
some bizarre like legality thing around the contract putting her in the game, or putting her stuff in the game at least, which would be very strange.
Which we're not getting, almost definitely.
Yeah, most definitely. And like that's not even gonna be like on the HoloLens part. That's gonna be on Sega, because if fucking NIS can get HoloLens shit over here, Sega can.
Is that a Moz that I saw?
Fucking
Yes,
they
it
brought
was.
over voice DLC when one of the people in that voice DLC has been fired. And they can't use her character anymore, but they still got her voiceover. I just couldn't use her in the trailer. It was extremely funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious, by the way. There's a lot of stuff happening on one ramp. Okay, we got it. I don't know, I thought that was a pretty cool play on my part. Would've been cool if it like won us the wave or something, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's
As
just
long as we win the wave.
finished Valkyrie Elysium like last night, and I'm like, well, what do I do now for like the entire next week until Sonic Frontiers comes out? I was like, oh yeah, the Steam Deck can play Sonic Lost World because it just doesn't run on my computer for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It just hideously drops to like 1 frame per second for like every single screen, even like just the logos and shit like that at the startup. Just can't run at any resolution at any frame rate. It just hits something about either my CPU or my GPU. I can't tell what.
Maybe it was your computer trying to warn you that you would not like this game.
Most likely. It's smart like that. It's the whole filled, so well, the only hole that matters filled anyway, in that list of Sonic games I missed.
What about... I don't know. So, I feel like you should try Sonic Boom Fire and Ice.
Probably not going to.
Why? Because it's on a handheld. You can't respect the handheld game.
I'm playing on a Steam Deck, and it's great. It's more that I can't respect a handheld that has, you know, like 240p internal resolution and corners that hurt my hands.
What the fuck?
The 3DS is a miserable machine.
I like it.
It's got good games on it, I just wish they weren't on it and released anywhere else now. Because it hurts my hands to play that thing, and I have the new XL model, and it still hurts my fucking hands to play that thing.
What about huge 3DS? Or wait, is that the Twitter account? Is that huge DS or huge 3DS?
Oh yeah, that fucking thing.
Am I the one with the e-leader? Yes, I am. Oh wait, right. I should be doing the other strats where we actually turn around and then kill them near the basket instead. Except when they spawn here. Yenzap is up here with me.
I also have not used it. Really? Do I not have the Yenzap? I have the Yenzap. I'm not up with you.
Is it the Yenzap? Maybe it was the Jet Squelcher. I could have
The
sworn
Jet Squelcher must be with you.
I saw the gray. Squeaky steals are coming from behind the basket too, which is huge. I'm gonna let him take it. It's a little hard when you put a basket right there. Well, I guess it's not really behind the basket, but
We're gone.
wish I had a special that was more helpful for this wave. Oh, wait, right. Are we? Are we?
By a fucking hair.
Die! Actually, that might be a good way to ink that wall quickly. It was an accident, but maybe that's new tech. No deaths, I guess. Damn. I feel like we've only fought the Kohozuna once, even though we've been killing it and have been playing for a while.
We have only fought it once, yes.
Oh my god, it's only been an hour and 12 minutes. Time flies when you're hating Sonic the Hedgehog. A pastime of every single video gamer. Even if you like him.
It's the thing of like, especially like this fucking gaming YouTubers, it's for some reason hate all the ones that are good and then just worship the ones that are fucking dog shit. I mean, I can only assume it's that the sort of person who makes videos is just terrible taste, which, you know, as you do, I suppose. It's like, oh, everything should be like Sonic once, like that game sucked.
Should be like Sonic what?
Sonic 1.
Everything should be like Sonic Mania.
Nah, inferior to 2. Everything should be like 2.
Did 2 have... No, that's 3, because Michael Jackson made that song. That's how I know.
Yes.
I didn't even say the name of the damn zone, but it's Battery. The Battery one.
Flying Battery Zone.
Yes. It's not even... I don't even get it. Why is it called that? What were they thinking?
Because it's a flying cannon battery.
I don't see it.
You can literally see it in the stage, though. It's the funny part. It's an actual thing in the level.
Sonic Mania has the remix of that song that is amazing. So, I don't think Sonic 2 has that. Sonic 3 doesn't even have that. The original...
I mean, Sonic 2 has better music.
The original song is kind of annoying if you ask me, actually.
I'll also say that original Chemical Plant song beats Mania's remix of Chemical Plant song.
I don't even remember. I kind of forgot that was in there. I'm kind of sick of Chemical Plant. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, everyone is that in Green Hill.
At least Green Hill is like Sonic's home. That's like the default Sonic's home. Like, you know. That's just how it is. Oh, wait. This tornado. Okay. I have Dynamo Roller, so that's good.
I have Brella.
Just get the eggs. I will deal with the boys. Here they come. Wow, this is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Are any of them even falling behind me? I don't think so.
Doesn't seem like there must have kept worse dropping on you.
Oh shit! I'm dead. Tell me when they start falling again.
I don't see them.
Oh god, I need egg. I'm a coming Luigi. Oh god, my ink. I spent it all running in that direction. The fuck?
You get your eggs in.
Okay, I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Yeah, I can in particular say that Sonic CD sucks because I actually have played it recently as I got my hands on a Sega Mega Drive Mini Mark II.
You fell for it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Mean fell for it again.
Did you buy the other mini?
Nope.
Okay. Well, my wording wasn't even right anyway. But they're falling for it again, chat.
In what way?
They keep buying that shit. Meanwhile, they have a Steam Deck. They have a personal computer.
I mean, yeah, but also I would like a little model of the Mega Drive I owned as a kid because I can't get my hands on one that isn't like fucking covered in tatty shit and weird stains.
But yours wasn't covered in weird stains? I don't believe that.
No, because, you know, I don't just like cover my consoles or other possessions in bizarre slime that everyone else seems to.
It was covered in child slime, I'm almost certain.
No, it was not.
You just didn't remember it because you were a child.
No, I have a functioning memory, unlike you apparently.
Wow. He's right, but wow. He's not allowed to say that. Mine might be a mental disorder. How insensitive.
A mental disorder?
Just actual brain problems from depression and stuff.
Right, yeah, it's the depression, right? Yeah.
The depression. Oh god, I don't have the weapon I thought I had.
That also wasn't like an ironic of the depression either. It's like, oh yeah, no, that does fuck with memory. That's right.
The depression. He has problems. Ooh, that's a lot of eggs. I will take those once you fuck off. Oh, I didn't even notice it was the fucking last wave. Put your egg in, Daniel. Don't die.
Let's go through that.
We gotta get this turf inked. Oh, thank God it's high tide too, so all the eggs will be localized. Localized entirely near the basket. I have the fucking reflux. Are you fucking kidding me?
I have the
Die!
heavy Kiss Platana again. I got a last code in a wave as well.
Do we have anything that gets the splatter shot?
I don't know where they are, but yeah. I'm dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sneak came up behind me and that was it.
Perfect.
Are you shooting me, Jesus?
Sniper? Yeah, he's still alive.
Resurrected for like 2 seconds and the sniper's immediately on me. Well, that's unfortunate. He's jumping.
Could have been better. Fuck. Oh no, they got me. Fuck.
I literally can't walk anywhere without being instant killed by the flying thing.
He pushed me in the water.
You know, it's a fun bit of kit. This bit is waiting to see if it gets like hacked, so I can like just plug more shit into it because it has a pretty good emulator on it.
Yeah, apparently they made it so you can't crack this one. Wow, that's a new concept.
I mean, you say that, but you know, I remember pretty explicitly they said that about the first one, and apparently it took a month.
Oh, a month? I thought they all took a day.
It might have been like I might be thinking of someone else, but it was still something like not that much time at all.
I don't think it matters because you have a Steam Deck, which is probably just better anyway.
It probably could be, yeah. Yeah, I'm considering just getting like one of those like Mr. FPGA devices as well, because that's just like reference quality stuff. Well, that's like a whole little endeavor to put together.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's basically this like based around like a very specific kind of board using like software called I think like software or firmware called FPGA, which basically maps out like is a total perfect map out of like the hardware circuitry. So it allows for essentially like the most flawless emulation possible. Like the thing runs like it would on the thing, and then you can like edit it and improve it from there. And you can with other emulators, but it is what you'd call reference quality, which is to say as good as the original machine in terms of like this performs the same way.
Well, I definitely wouldn't call it that, but
Yeah, that's what you refer to it as. It's basically like, you know, this is the gold standard in emulation stuff. I have the blaster, so I'll get the time. What do you mean?
actually, I think we took the long way, but whatever.
I fell in the fucking water.
It's so tempting to use the wave breaker, but I know it's a waste.
It is a waste, and well, just need to be revived. You need to get like a specific board, and then you need to load that board with the software, and you also need to get a whole bunch of like add-on components. I think you might need to solder them together.
What the hell? I
Like, to
can't
some
do that.
points. I did soldering in secondary school, so like as long I don't have a soldering iron, but I could get one and that would be fine. Thank you, the bizarre like subject called technology and design that was basically entirely woodworking and a very little bit of making a light bulb connect to a power source.
So ahead of its time. And then we all just run our eggs back.
Oh, they didn't get the memo. It just didn't let me do it, for fuck's sake.
Did it a little too late.
How's that? I have like Raspberry Pi sitting here because, yeah, of fucking course I do. And I like set up like RetroPie on one of those. Basically, just have like a bunch of just like various emulation machines set up. 'Cause why not? It's like the next long-term goal in terms of hardware stuff. Someone other than me with the ink brush to be hitting this thing. Okay, thank you.
Wish I had the pen smiling.
I wish I had a sniper rifle. I have the fucking ink brush, which is just only good if there's eggs to grab.
trying my best, okay?
I know, but you can only play with the hand you've got given. I know, but it is a bit bleak. They said they were going to improve that whole like, oh, if you're not host, you get like be able to pick up eggs better thing. They lied. Just walked through an egg and it just did the net and then on net thing again.
Hooray! Oh my god, the Philadelphia Phillies must be popping off down there.
They call them the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yes. Don't be a hater.
I'm gonna be a hater.
It's better that, like, you know, at least it's a fucking original. Oh, we're the Bears.
I was gonna say, I suppose it's not a slur like some of them apparently are.
One of them. The Philadelphia Fanatic, the best mascot.
Do the mascots fight each other?
I wouldn't say fight. Maybe like play a little funny prank on.
That's even the point, man.
Gavin, what would your mascot be?
Some kind of robot.
A robot, huh?
I'm feeling that kind of thing a lot lately, where it's, you know, I feel like, what would your VTuber avatar be? I think it would be a thing that wouldn't really have a face, because it'd be some kind of robot with a light bulb for an eye, and that's it.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
For a face.
I don't want to seem like I'm insulting your creative vision.
Nah, I figured you would. So you usually do.
You should. What the hell? You should draw it out.
I can't draw.
You could probably draw a robot with a light bulb face.
Yeah, no, it's that, and there's like a lot of like growing privacy concern shit and all the rest. And kind of like, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of this avatar. I love it. It's very well drawn. I don't really want it to be my face anymore.
We can commission Kevin to do it. He actually likes you. He'll do it. Yeah, I gotta figure out rebranding as well. Man.
That's gonna be a whole thing, actually. Yeah. I know. Do you have any notions?
Absolutely not.
Oh well.
50. Wow. That's teamwork, I guess. I don't even know what we did differently.
Weapons more effective at clearing the horde, maybe.
He clipped it. I heard that.
Yeah, I was clipping earlier instance of the net thing. Because it happened again right at the basket. I'm fucking annoyed about it.
There's a Greg. Can you tell us the tweet word for word right now? Can we get a little sneak preview?
I'm probably just gonna say like, you call this fixed, and that's probably it. That's how I feel about a lot of the netcode at the moment.
Fuck. Why did you spawn that there? At least this one isn't a fighting game, am I right? Unless you count Turf Wars as fighting, which, I mean, you know.
It's like the terrible irony of ironies where like,
wow!
Call of Duty has had the sort of netcode this thing desperately needs for eons, and it also has something else this desperately needs: skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, I've seen
players hate that.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about that in Splatoon 3. where it'll just pair you in a solo queue with a team of friends.
I mean, my issue's not even just that. My main issue is, like, I am tired of losing games because I get handed someone who sits in base picking their nose and getting a 200-point score. That has happened, like, an uncanny amount of times. I don't, like, fucking want to have to deal with it anymore.
Then boy, do I have the mode for you.
Oh, there's just a different kind of suffering. It's time to tear away a lot of the old things. No longer do I stream, and no longer will I bear this phase.
Can you make it so that your intended robot... Haha. Your intended robot mascot does the mirrored face thing?
The what?
The mirrored face thing.
What, like the fucking mirrored Halo box art, or?
No, like how you know, your avatar is your face but mirrored vertically.
Oh, right, yes.
I was like, am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm actually articulating this properly.
No, it's not mirrored vertically, it's mirrored horizontally.
Okay, I guess, yeah. I was thinking, you know,
you were
the
thinking
image,
it's the vertical sides of the head, yeah.
the images go vertically,
Yes.
but the mirror itself is placed horizontally.
Yes.
The mirror that is real. You're kind of the odd one out, honestly.
How do you mean?
Like, look around you.
Oh, they're all blue suits.
I love this shade of blue. It's like one of my new favorite colors.
You also all have white weapons, I'm suspecting something.
He's the slosher.
I'm the slosher.
Fucking asshole. It is written, you are an asshole. Okay, you are not surviving. Oh, perfect. Thank you, teammate.
So tell me, is Steven Universe actually, like, an ass after not surviving, or whatever that is?
No. Sans stands for Steven after not surviving.
Oh, okay.
But no, it's not related. It's just because Steven Universe has the CalArts, you know, face, and Sans also does. So, do you remember? I guess you don't remember the actual image if you were asking. But
Yeah, I only vaguely remember it.
Steven Universe gets cancer and dies from that. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's the only thing I can think about your tweeting about, well, having watched it recently or whatever, and that's just the only thing that comes to mind when I think of that show.
Steven after not surviving. The Sans and Ness thing is actual.
The other thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's an actual MatPat game theory.
Okay.
Which I haven't watched that video, so. Look how evenly this thing. Ooh, beautiful.
Yeah, so I take it you liked it then.
Yeah, I like the original. I actually like the original show.
I actually didn't realize there were two shows until you were
Yeah, I
talking about it.
didn't realize there were two shows until my friends were like, "Hey, let's watch Steven Universe," and then also like, "Okay," and then we're gonna have to do Steven Universe, or we're gonna do Steven Universe Future after it.
Steven Universe 2.
Okay. I'm like, I can't mute the stream, so whatever. But
I can't hear anything if you're speaking like
Yeah, no, I
that, so.
muted Discord, and I'm like, well, I can't mute the stream. I'm like waving, saying, not now, not now.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is for pizza, by the way.
Uh,
Which, no, man. Mine. It was mine.
I mean, that's fair. You got there first.
I was the one who threw it. Mine.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I probably should write a full review for Steven Universe, but
Where would you post it?
I don't know. I think that wherever I posted that Chip and Dale review, maybe, but
Was that a leather box?
I think so. That sounds familiar. So you know what? You're dying. Never mind. Never mind. Whoa.
Just survive.
Yeah, that kind of that happened at a bad time, I would say. Yeah, I don't know, it's just good. It's interesting. You might complain about the filler episodes, but if you like the characters that the filler episodes are about, they're not actually like bad. If you don't like the character though, then it's like okay, but you kind of see it from a mile away. So if you really wanted to, you could just skip. My strategy is not working there. You could probably just kill it.
Yeah.
Okay, he bot boosted me. Oh my fucking god.
They all just came out from behind that cohort. Jesus.
You know what? I should just yeet. Never mind. That it killed me the frame of, and there's no leniency with that shit. Okay, they did not fix it. How unfortunate. It's not just you. I was like, maybe it's a region thing.
What, like the egg net?
Yeah. Explosions in Splatoon. They toned them down too much. It's just, man, I wish Rebecca Sugar could write endings. I don't know if the first one was just rushed because Cartoon Network was pulling the plug because they had a gay marriage episode. My friends kept talking about that. I don't know if that was actually as bad
I
as
remember that. That got censored over here because, oh no, you can't do that to the children.
That's funny. So, like, I don't know, maybe they were running out of time, so, you know, the conflict kind of resolved itself. All the antagonists got friendly real quickly and stuff. And it's like, okay, they don't feel like cool characters anymore because they just rolled over. Yeah, the exact phrase I was going to use. And then the ending of Future just kind of resolves too quickly too. But I think Steven Universe Future is interesting because Steven Universe is this good boy who like gets everyone to, you know, give peace a chance and stuff. And then in Steven Universe Future, they got the happily ever after. You know, everyone's happy and stuff. He's gone through all of his adventures and whatnot, and then he kind of has to like cope with like not being useful anymore and like all the trauma he's dealt with now that he has time to like settle and think about it. And it's a very interesting concept for a show, I think.
That is a fairly interesting concept, yeah.
Like, especially given the character Steven was. One thing I really like about future Steven is that he's just like, he's sick of everyone's shit. He's not patient anymore. Like, where normally he would be like, oh, we can work it out. Like a village just being a dickhead. And he's like, yeah, okay. I think it's a very funny parallel. God, fucking, I hate.
Has he aged up in Future?
Yeah,
I
he's.
was gonna say like the childlike optimism is going.
He's like a teenager now.
Well, there you go, so.
But it's like after a point, like, cause you know, you kind of get the I don't know what to call it other than like post game stuff. That's all fun and stuff. You get to see what happened after everything, and that's just kind of fun in general. And then the Steven depression stuff starts setting in, and then it just kind of like, it's not fun to watch anymore, which is kind of the point. But at the same time, like, I'm also watching the show to like have a good time.
Yeah.
And then if you're depressed, some of the things just kind of resonate with you and remind you of all those bad times, and suddenly you're having even less fun. And I'm like, it's like well written for a while and interesting, but then you know, it's just like, I don't know if I'd recommend it. Maybe like the first few episodes, but
I suppose like the question beyond, like, you know, obviously like it starts like hitting the personal parts. Does it like wallow in it too much, you think? Or?
Like yeah, like it kind of it takes a while. Like it takes a while for him. Like, you know, they kind of talk about it a lot, but I feel like
Yeah.
still not enough. Like I don't really know how to describe it, but then they
into enough detail that stays on the same point or whatever.
Kinda, yeah, and then it just kind of rushes to the end. Like at the end, it just kind of rushes. Because I don't know if they ran out of time again or just can't write endings, but
Yeah.
so I'm just like, man, I did not enjoy those endings.
Yeah, that's been unfortunate. At least like it was mostly fine otherwise.
Yeah, it's like in the original show, the like concept of gems as a species and then like their history and lore and how they interact with Earth is all really interesting. So when you get a plot episode that, like, you know, informs you on those things, it's like, oh wow, this is awesome, you know. And then it has the fun character stuff too. But you know, of course, it's like the fun character stuff is fun, but I'm obviously craving more.
The plot.
Yeah, more of the gem stuff because it's cool. And I like the characters too. I think that the main, not trio, whatever the four is, just I guess it sounds weird to use though. Like, they're just a fun, interesting cast of characters. Then they all have their own backstories that get like revealed through you, and like, you know, how they're feeling and stuff. Jesus Christ, that guy just fucking died. Can I do that? Okay, well, thank God my ass was saved there.
Ooh, where's that one?
Also, like, the thing about Steven Universe Future is you have, like, the main 3 gems that you like a lot, and then they just, like, barely show up and do anything in Future.
We don't know what to do with these characters anymore.
I'm like, it's kind of a shame.
Just like, they just purely wanted to focus on Steven this time.
It's kind of funny because, you know, Steven's like depressed and he's trying to figure out how to get out of it, and he asks one of the gems that had a heel face turn, like, how they dealt with it, and then they said, I did it from you. Like, you sang me a song, and then she starts singing the song. He's like, no, this isn't helping. I like that moment. Even if I don't really like.
That's a fun little self-aware thing.
Yeah, I got it from you. Even if I don't really like what they did to that character. They could have kept her cool, but yeah.
Not everyone can be
Oh, and there's the movie too. I like the main conceit of the movie, and then the plot is like okay.
How does it fit in?
It's like they you know the day is saved happily ever after in the main series. Then the movie happens, and then future happens.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like it kind of like sets up the what happens in future. Like you know, I don't want to spoil anything, but I kind of feel like I kind of have. But like you know, everything's getting you know set up, like reconstructed, constructed, stuff like that. And that like oh it's everything's all good, and then the antagonist of the movie comes in, has an electro swing song which is awesome, easily the best song in the show. They had a lot of fun with the animation too. I'm like I love the character is so cool, and also that's like probably the hardest I cried at a piece of media since Your Name. Because, God, that backstory hurts.
That's painfully relevant, that one, is it?
I think so. And I think it's just kind of a general feeling that depressed people, like, worry about, yeah, just, like, in general. That's, like, it comes with the package of depression, too. So.
This is the thing, like, when the friend showed me this episode and I bounced right off it, why is that? It's kind of like, you don't have problems, Gavin, that's the issue.
Like that's not really that's not really what the that's not really what the main show's about, but there you go. Of course we have Final Fantasy 14. Certain part in Final Fantasy 14 that Gavin hated.
It's because like I got the point, I got it. Shut up, stop repeating it to me. I know, I got it hours ago. They didn't. They just kept staying on it and just kept repeating it. I'm just kind of fucking so sick of you right now. The part where they just explicitly acknowledge that none of this matters because you already have the plot device that will fix everything. And they will, you know, just don't use it yet. It's kind of like, thanks. Thanks. What the fuck are we using here?
Yeah, it is interesting, like media kind of aimed at like the depression demographic. Like it's not a bad strategy because unfortunately depression is very prevalent nowadays. So you do have an audience for that where it would actually like heavily affect them. You know, it works.
Probably always has been, and just no one's fucking noticed until recently.
Yeah, I wonder about that actually.
It's the same thing, just, you know, like, stuff like oh, like, homosexuals did this. I said, no, they did. There's no one, like, talked about it the way we talk about it, or the records are lost. Entire, like research institute in, like, 1920s Germany that was actually figuring out a lot of what we already know now about, you know, like, different sexualities, different gender identities, and all the rest of it, and then the Nazis burnt it all down. Just resetting everything to zero.
Can I have a bit of a controversial take?
Yes.
What's the name of the Guilty Gear director?
Daisuke Ishiwatari.
Is that the guy who was like, this was our plan for Bridget all along?
Yes.
Okay, I don't believe him on that one. Do you believe him on that one?
I think he can make a fair enough argument that he's right. Because, like, I have seen, you know, like, trans people make the argument, like, look back at the writing of, like, older Guilty Gears and go, like, you know what, yeah, you could see this easily being the case. It's gonna, you know what, fair enough, that feels like it holds water.
It feels like an in hindsight thing to make it work because that's nice. Like, I don't think, I don't actually think they meant that. At the same
time, he had, like, active, like, you know, gay characters and everything in these games long before, you know, doing that was cool.
Cool.
So to speak.
Fucking straight people.
Fucking like Venom and what was that? I forget.
Zato's the one with the shadow guy.
I think it was him. I forget who. It was like one of them. I definitely remember like there was. I forget who. One day I'll actually like. I've only ever played like an old Guilty Gear on the Wii, basically.
On the Wii? What?
Yeah, they released, at least over here anyway, they released like fucking some version of Accent Core on the Wii.
What the fuck?
Yeah. 'Cause it was also on PS2, and just porting PS2 shit to Wii was extremely common at the time. It was just a slightly bigger GameCube.
Control a fighting game using the fucking.
You played it perfectly normally with the Wii remote and nunchuck. You didn't do any motions or anything. So that would be extremely fun.
Play a fighting game with the sideways Wii remote.
I mean, it worked better than fucking other M.
Impossible. Whoops.
I want to see someone try to do the SNK pretzel motion with their fucking arms.
Oh my god, a snake? Really? I can't do anything about this. Fortunately, it worked out. Okay. Get out of here.
Of course it would spawn them all at that exact moment, why wouldn't it?
I didn't know that that worked. Why?
Oh, the game can't handle the explosion. Oh, it's losing all of the frames on the world.
Here's how Bernie can still win. An effort was made.
Yeah, like Guilty Gear's always had like these fairly progressive, like, you know, characters and character concepts and stuff. Like they want when they had like Biken's arm cut off in the story and all that. Actually, originally, like apparently Sarah rating boards are really upset with that and going, no, you can't do that. And like, you know, that's the cavitation and shit. And it's like they held to it and said, fuck you. This is like someone who's missing an arm. That's the thing we want to do. There are people who are missing limbs who just, you know, don't have characters like them in fighting games.
And also, Biken is awesome.
She is indeed. This is stuff like that where it's like there's enough other like very clear like early attempts at obvious like representation of like different people, groups, minorities, and all that. It's kind of like, yeah, I could easily believe that was the idea with Bridget all along.
I have my doubts.
I think skepticism is healthy to have, especially after this past month. So, you know, by all means. By the way, just on that note, did you see that Helen Taylor been asking people to spend their boycott money on charities? One of the charities she listed was a Kentucky anti-abortion charity.
That's cool.
It wasn't even one that does like quote-unquote charity work. It's one that puts up billboards to yell at other people to vote against it.
Yeah.
It's just like, good job.
Oh, also, happy Bayonetta 3 launch day, Gavin. I assume that you beat it?
No.
What the fuck?
I haven't bought it because the money I was going to use for it is being spent on bringing Luigi to the vet next week. I told you this.
How long? Yeah, no, it's a joke. Don't worry about it. But how long did it take Connor to beat it? It was like, I think like 18 hours, but he said that he beat it 13 hours after the game launched. And I was like, hey, how'd you do that? He was like, don't worry about it.
I can't think about it. I can do it by that method, then fucking I guess I may as well.
Might as well, and then just buy it later, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he liked it. I think any problems he had with it were just problems that Bayonetta has had before, so that sounds like actually pretty good.
The main thing is like a lot of the issues people have with Bayonetta 2 in specific are gone. For instance, there's no horrible child screaming at you for the entire plot.
Bring them back.
No, absolutely not.
Just do what JoJo did and make them likable.
That's Platinum's problem. They keep doing like a screeching child is brought along with the action game protagonist in some way, and they're always like, well, they're not always bad. Because like the one in Metal Gear Rising was all right, but he was also only in the game for like 5 minutes. And then they did it again in Wonderful 101. The character there is easily the worst character in the game.
What?
It's just
No,
horrible,
but
unlikable little shit.
Wonderful 101 is the best game ever made.
Yeah,
after
that's its only flaw.
After Undertale, it can't have a flaw. Just like just like Undertale, it can't have a flaw. Oh, whoops! I was catching strays over there. Too bad. He's trying. King Spinda. I thought it said fake Spinda. They added. What's the name of? I never have learned how to say the name of the Pokemon, like Zora or whatever.
Zora, yeah.
They added that to Pokemon Go today, and it's showing up as like fake shiny Pokemon on the overworld. Like
that's extremely funny.
Like you can see legendaries on the world map when they're only available in raids, and then like someone got Shadow Mewtwo, which is like the strongest Pokemon in the game. Like just
turned into a little shitty puppy.
Yeah, it's like you see Buzzwole on the map and go, something about this isn't right. But like, it's like because it's the Pokemon that pretends to be other Pokemon, but it's like it's weird because they have an April Fool's event where they like have Ditto spawn all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they don't. If I remember right, they don't like have it so that you get like fake shinies and fake legendaries and stuff. Like it's just
really
some Pokemon can be Ditto. They're just doing that like, now like near Halloween, which is it's not even related to Halloween event. Like they're just doing that for some reason.
Trick or treat.
Maybe, but it's like it's very interesting that it kind of outclasses the Halloween event. Or sorry, the April Fool's, yeah. Gavin, are you gonna let out candy for the trick-or-treaters?
No.
What the fuck?
I mean, for starters, I don't think we ever get any around here anymore.
Oh, that's depressing. Luke, did I ever tell you the story of when Luke and I had this whole setup for Halloween?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We had the speakers, the Halloween music. We both sat out. Luke had his costume. We were ready for trick-or-treaters, and then fucking like 2 families showed up. We sat there for like 4 hours. So it just kind of turned into a talking session, basically, I guess. But yeah, but now I'm back at home. I know kids trick-or-treat here, so I'm probably going to do the same thing again. I ordered a speaker and everything. Maybe I can use it in the shower to actually hear streams so that I can actually like properly pass time in the shower. Oh, someone stopped it.
Are you like, in the shower that long?
Yes, because
So I was gonna say, aren't those like ending fast?
well, it's like there's the shower and then there's also the post shower.
Like drying yourself and shit.
Drying, brushing teeth, applying moisturizer, applying deodorant, shaving. And then in the shower, you have like the body wash, the back wash, the shampoo, the conditioner, the face wash.
It's going to hell over here, by the way. Like on the 2 rounds.
Okay. That should help, at least.
Like they've actually made the frame drops worse, I think.
Yeah.
Like that's like distinctly happening way more often now.
Hey, what the fuck? Did neither like I aimed my specials at I think these 2 fuckers like twice, and they didn't kill them both times. Well, they were on the wall. They were going to do a squid surge up to block all the missiles. I think it blocked like 1 or 2 of them, and then the other 5 killed them immediately before they even landed.
Oh, I tried.
Also, Comfy Cozy Eye of the Storm is a good title. So to go back to the Sonic Prime thing for a bit, did you see what they did to Rouge's boobs?
I haven't. I'm going to assume by that they're probably not like ridiculous unless people are screaming.
They took them away.
Yeah, okay.
They're gone. They're gone, Gavin.
But you can't do that anymore because it might, you know, like, offend women or something.
I think.
Or Christians more like, but, you know.
Like, yeah, I think toning them.
Say women, we mean Christian.
Toning them down from Sonic Adventure 2 and whatever, like, would be good. But, like, just taking them? So someone made a comic, you know the breast reduction surgery comic?
Yeah.
It was like, good luck. So, like, someone made one with Big. Rouge tells, or Big tells Rouge, good luck. Your breast reduction surgery is a success. Where's Big? Who do you think took your breasts? And then his cheeks are just really chubby. I wish I remembered the artist that drew that.
That's good.
I don't even have an egg. What am I doing? That was kind of smooth. It's kind of smooth with it. Whoops, hello. I love the sound of shattering glass or whatever this sound is supposed to be.
Trying and being seeing if this weapon can like also hit the flying shits, but it can't. It's only the explosher and not just the other washing machine.
Yeah.
Anything nice happen.
They're trying. Also, I think Sonic Prime is doing the Sonic Forces thing, which is really funny. They really like that idea.
They really like that idea.
They
yeah.
really want to make the idea work.
I mean, there's roots of like the sort of things it was going for in like Lost World. You know, the stuff's constantly going like, oh, we're going to like enslave you, like, oh, we're going to kill, and, like, oh, Sonic's losing all of his friends at once and all the rest. And it's like,
Sonic Lost Word. I keep saying Lost Word, goddammit. Sonic Lost World's attempts at drama are so bad, it's funny.
it's just like that one thing where like Tails on the guns, could you trust Eggman more?
Yes,
It's like, where the fuck did this come from? Excuse me?
I love how iPad Tails is just such a bad character. It pisses me off.
It really fucking is. It's ridiculous.
That's the one modern Sonic thing you can't defend.
Oh, absolutely not. Like, Tails is deplorable in those fucking things. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff in it is extremely reminiscent of the stuff like that was added in the English version of Forces. Like all the Sonic is being tortured and Tails has gone nuts and all the rest of it that just clearly isn't in the actual game. But they just, for whatever reason, wanted to say it was in the fucking script.
You haven't even gotten to the worst part of the story, too. That's my favorite thing.
That's the funny thing, because I'm pretty sure I'm like right at the end, just a few levels off. So I'm kind of wondering what on earth is awaiting in that fucking ending, man.
Well, you said you didn't see Robo-Tails, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that happens, right? No, I haven't seen that then.
I think that
It's
is
just
the
gonna be
worst
fucking,
part
it's
of
gonna be
the story.
fucking Tails Ball, isn't it?
No. Tails Doll is dead.
I mean, they're bringing like back all like the other like early Mega Drive shit, and what is very clearly is another pathetic attempt to appeal to nostalgia rather than just do good things.
Oh my Jesus. Low battery.
Which is like that is a significant problem I have with a lot of even like stuff like Generations gets the pass because it was the anniversary game, but then you have like this and Forces and it's kind of like, stop.
Also,
Like, I know this is period where I have like, no confidence in anything. The Frontier seems to find the ending, but still.
is it ending it? It's perpetuating it. That's one of the things I'm annoyed about in Frontiers.
No, like reusing the levels or whatever, that's a bit thin, but like there's no way in hell we can look at the fucking like Titan fights, these fucking like EVA unit monstrosities, and be like, oh, they're just not doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and the story seems like it's gonna be an interesting turn. What if it just plays like fucking Lost Worlds story and the writing is like that?
I mean, if that's the case, I'm not reading these fucking comics.
Wait, no, it's impossible. Yeah, I was gonna say it's impossible because it's the comic guy.
Even from like the fucking episodes I've seen, like the comic guy has managed to make Zavok have a character. God even knows if it's good, but he has a tangible fucking character. I can say that much.
What do you mean? Bowser has a lot of personality.
God, it really is just fucking Pfizer.
He doesn't know yet, chat. He doesn't know.
Oh, I'm fucking very upset, aren't I?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I had a message in like an hour's time where I was yelling just various obscenities.
Are you gonna stay up? Gavin staying up late at night to finish Sonic Lost World of all things?
Maybe. It's later than I thought, but looking at the time, we'll see. I'm not tired, to be fair. But I drank the Coke explicitly to try and like get energy and a bit of caffeine for this. So...
I don't know what to do. I have like one of the worst weapons in the damn game.
One of the worst weapons in the damn game is holding one of the best weapons in the damn game.
It does no damage. It's only good if you can't aim.
It only absolutely rinses everyone it comes into contact with.
I don't need to aim in Salmon Run with a blaster. I need to do damage, god damn it. Five to kill a Quahog. Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the speed that thing fires at, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. For one, and then there are like 5 more behind it. Frosty. Fast. I have to remember it's faster to move by doing the jump thing. Everyone's going for them. It's almost dead. Oh god. A lot of stuff going on. If we could just... I could just, you know... What? You're out of it, you bitch? No. No ladle for you. Oh god. We have the eggies.
I'll kill this fucking steel head, but where's the snake is just haunting me. Oh, fuck me then.
Ugh. But I wanted to breed. Also, happy 5th anniversary Super Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, they haven't made a Nintendo game, or a Mario game in so fucking long. What the fuck?
So long.
They haven't made a Mario game in so long. What the fuck? Where's Mario Odyssey 2?
It really is that bizarre thing where they don't want to do it because they insist that Mario will compete with the original. It's kind of like, you are the range.
That's kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah. I know, like, the whole idea is like, oh, the seals are evergreen. It's like, yeah, but you have 2 evergreen seals for, like, the children who want loads of Mario or whatever.
Hey, not just children.
I know, but I'm saying, like, children because those are the ones who are constantly being given Switches now. Like, a niece and nephew both have a Switch each.
Yeah, it's really funny when I'm at a client's house, and you know they're a family, they have like kids, and then I see a Switch, and I'm like, ooh. And I mean, I don't know if I should disclose this, but I do kind of like turn it on just to see what games they have on there sometimes. You know, a little curious.
Stealing information.
It's usually like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. Someone had Luigi's Mansion 3.
Like, my older sister, like, she has Luigi's Mansion 3 for herself to play on their Switches when they're not using them when they're asleep. But otherwise, they have Minecraft on them, and they have
Minecraft.
Mario Kart. My nephew, even though he's like 4 and can't do anything in it, has like Sonic Forces and fucking Donkey Kong Country.
Tropical Freeze?
Yes.
Based! Extremely based! That child is gonna grow up to be an amazing human being.
He does quite like Donkey Kong. He also quite likes Sonic.
Wait, you haven't played Tropical Freeze, right?
No.
Okay, you have to save that. I need to be there.
Okay.
With you in person, playing as either Donkey Kong or Cranky Kong, depending on your preference.
Why Cranky Kong specifically?
Because he's the most fun.
Okay.
He's more fun than Diddy and Dixie. Dixie is resin.
Okay. When you say that, I'm kind of like, okay, there's some stupid fuckery going on here then.
What do you mean?
Every time you say resin, it's like, oh, this is an expected mechanic you're expected to utilize.
Okay, Diddy Kong, you played Returns, right?
Yes.
Diddy Kong is the same as he is in Returns. Fucking. Dixie Kong, she spins her hair around, travels the same distance that Diddy does, basically. And then goes up on top of that. She's objectively better than Diddy Kong. I don't know, that seems ridiculous to me.
Yeah, that does seem like a bit of like, why do you design this way? Why wouldn't you make them actually functionally different things? But, you know.
And then they added Funky Kong, for fuck's sake. You're not allowed to play as Funky Kong.
Isn't he like the autoplay mode?
He's not autoplay, he's the super, you know, he has everything. He has all the tools.
His time in Vietnam, yeah.
The Great Ape War.
It's one of those things that fucks me up. Like in games I played as a child and go back, it's like, oh yeah, he's fucking a Vietnam soldier now?
Rare was insane.
Rare was insane.
That reminded me, I want to make a Twitter poll that was Donkey Kong is a Nintendo character or a Rare character. Because
honestly, I would say more of a Rare character.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I would agree with that. Like they essentially defined like Donkey Kong as he is now.
They made all the good Donkey Kong things.
They did, yeah.
What? What? What?
Are you okay?
I clipped downward through the slamming lid.
That's a new one.
I'll say. Oh my god. No. He's throwing. But yeah, see, my preference is that you play as Donkey Kong because the game is designed around Donkey Kong's limitations. So
Yeah.
it's more fun to play when it's harder like that because, you know, stuff like that. But you know, I was playing with my friend Jake and like, you know, he doesn't play games as much as us, I'd say. So like he wanted to play as Cranky Kong. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh man.
What happened to the ink strike? Did it just not wait?
I didn't see any of them, so.
I saw the one land. It was about to go. Someone was basically in it. What happened?
They probably moved.
No, they were moving towards it. That was gonna hit them. What the fuck? What the hell? But how many silvers did we get? Did we get silvers?
One.
Honestly, I'll take it. Any progress towards that white suit? I love Tropical Freeze. I need all my friends to not play it without me. Then somehow we will all meet and I will be able to play it with you and then gush about all the good things about it.
I'm like working on it, like with the plague going and things settling down, it's basically just like, you know, saving the money.
Also,
Save money for.
Also, I have a job too, so hooray!
Hooray.
I still think it'd be easier to come down here. Oh, and yeah, I get to drive everyone around. Oh, that's my favorite. You get to go to Wawa. You get to go, Chris, it's not actually that good.
Get to infuriate you by going, oh yes, we call this Tesco in my land.
Yeah, they wish. Okay, he's got it. Look at that map control.
Do you think this is enough fucking dolphins?
Honestly, if there's a reliable way to lure them, it'd be pretty great, I think. But
I think that's like genuinely 4 fucking dolphins. Oh my god.
look, I was on it. There are other priorities.
I know, like I was whispering that most of the other person fucking at me.
I understand that getting people up is priority number 1 in Salmon Run. Okay, there we go. We have the kills. Now we just need the eggs in the basket. Look at all those eggs.
There's also Cuphead.
Yes, Cuphead I'm still saving for us until I go insane. But even then, I had the I had the DLC. I was tempted to ask, "Hey Gavin, We have to move a little closer to the bottom.
They're not there.
They're not doing it.
At least it's you and me at the blasters.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe I'll play the DLC, and then I just didn't have time in my life to do anything, let alone play a video game that is difficult in a week.
Only a week?
I only had a week before the DLC came out when I had the idea.
Ah, okay.
This is a bad idea. I kind of want the eggs to be closer to the basket.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Especially because they can go through the walls there and land up on the other side.
Yep. No, they fixed that. They fixed it.
No, I just watched it happen.
No, they fixed it. I'm out of it.
Yeah.
Personally, okay, the crab tank is there, but I'm just wondering where the other specials are because I have ink strike. It takes more time to deploy.
I have like fucking wave breaker, but like I also have the crystal blaster.
Wave breaker is really good. For someone who thinks that this is impossible, I'm surprised you just didn't throw both of those down.
I mean, it's because we had the crystal blasters.
I still don't. Even
When it
I
has,
don't.
like both of those, it's fine.
Even I don't trust that shit. But hey, it worked out. It turns out we just forced the other people to come here. The problem is they didn't really know the specifics. That was kind of like bad, but
Yeah.
job well done, team. Another flying fucker. Fuck you. Go. Fuck you. They used the laser. Hooray. Hey, there's another one. Woo!
This game takes the fucking piss sometimes. But there's no way that's not intentional.
It bounced out or something? What was that about? Come here, baby moths. Nice. What the fuck? I'll attempt to use my specials. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. Triple ink strike. Do I have to throw all three of them in the same spot to do like even half the damage I'm expecting them to do? Fuck. When do we do more damage with my dualies? Oh yeah, I'm so excited to play Cuphead too. Ah! He has so much trivia in his dome piece that he has to let out onto people.
The end of stuff to play co-op with. I don't know when it hits Steam. River City Girls 2 is soon.
And it actually has online co-op, I believe.
Online play instead of, oh, Gavin can't see the screen at the moment because the Steam stream thing is shitting itself.
We should just not stream it, but just try that again now that you have Ethernet and just see how it compares. That'd be an interesting little thing. Get out of my house! Legendary Agent 3.
Why did you yell get out of my house?
You not remember that part where we had to platform around that guy's house without waking him up, but because your internet was so bad and the lag was so bad, we kept losing. That's like the most memorable part of the damn game. Oh, he has the explosion. That's pretty good. I'm not doing a good job here.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I also have the dynamo, so I'm so slow.
Whoa, I forgot it turned around that quickly. Okay. I'm losing my cool here, honestly. It didn't do anything. What a useless piece of garbage. Oh my god. I'm dead.
Yes, sorry, I died.
This is good though. If they're both following me, then I can keep them both up here. Or I guess maybe I want to keep them down here.
Yeah, that person sure just galloped it through everyone.
Yeah, I just was not thinking there.
Yeah, the main annoying fall was like near the end. One of the other ones got it, and they just like let it like up around the platform through everyone. It's on the note of like River City Girls 2 for anyone lurking or anyone watching the VOD or whatever. Pro tip, you don't have to support limited game runs if you want a physical copy. You can just import a Japanese copy. It has the exact same translation, and limited run games don't get any money from it.
I don't know if I got...
Fuck 'em.
Did I get a physical copy of that game somewhere? I don't remember.
I have a Japanese physical copy of 1. It has all the English text on it as well.
They haven't had that many interesting games on there anyway.
And also, their service is shit house and their product quality has gone down the toilet.
Yes. All their PS4 games, the discs come loose during shipping, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually just happens with all PS4 games, but it happened with every single one from limited run games for me.
My copy was like the Scott Pilgrim game came with a case just bent.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not their fault. It's the shipping department.
I mean, yeah, that's their fault for not packing it properly. Fucking Play-Age, you can send me shit from much greater distance with like much superior packaging, with like no dents, nothing, like fucking immaculate condition.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What
Shit
the
ass
hell?
can't send me anything. Without it being like fucking like broken or busted or chipped or whatever the fuck. They're also up to like something like 4 or 5 products now where they've just said, well, we're not getting a lot of money out of this, so we're just going to completely cheap out and just not tell the people we falsely advertise to now.
I remember that.
Happens several times now, and it's just like fucking dire shit. On that note, Play-Age, a good import place. Use it.
They have soundtracks. Because they'll never release soundtracks over here. They only ever release them in Japan if they release them at all. Hey, did you know that nobody has uploaded the Monster Hunter Rise soundtrack, the base game, with English text for the title names? So now I'm listening to all the Japanese ones and trying to figure out what the hell I'm listening to. Steelhead. Or not Steelhead, Steel Eel.
Siege Japan, also excellent for that. CDs in their fucking names, so they're excellent for CDs in particular. You know, books as well, games.
I didn't even notice I was playing with the squeezer that entire time.
I had the ballpoint splatling, so I was suffering.
I guess I was just playing. What the fuck? That's so weird. What the hell?
Entered the zone.
It's like how I can sing songs and then just completely think about something else. Weird. This guy is still with us. That's like surprising.
Yeah.
Figured he'd have higher standards or something.
Probably not.
The jet squelchy. I will go on the my up. No, maybe not. It's darkness. Fog.
Fog.
I can't even do the tower. Oh, they're coming from over here. That's for sure. The one boss that you can see in the fog. Never mind. I see that
Very
one
nice.
over there. Honestly, you know what would be funny if the snake had its high beams on.
Yeah.
I hate high beams. I would literally make them illegal. They
Get so many people killed.
No, I wouldn't. I'd get less people killed because then people will actually be able to see. Hey, I'm going to use my high beams all the time, even when a car is coming. I almost said enemy car because that's what I call them. I hate other drivers so much that that's just a thing. Like, I don't need it. Oh, it is nice to be able to see as if it's daylight in front of you. But, like, you don't need it. I never use them. I'm completely fine. I don't use it because I'm not a dickhead.
I'm just pointing out you live in the city and not the...
I don't! I live in the suburbs. There are deer
That's
here and
busted.
shit. What the hell? I wouldn't say so.
I would say so. The suburbs is just the outer rim of a city.
You're more city than I am.
Yep. But even so, I was gonna say, you live like within like a decently built area, not like a pitch black countryside.
They'll be fine. They're rough and tough down there.
Because people from the cities keep depriving them of basic infrastructure.
Well, maybe if the people in the, quote, city, end quote, fucking knew how to use high beams, this wouldn't be a problem. But it is. I'm gonna get in a goddamn accident. They leave them on in the goddamn rain. Hey, I have a question.
Get in the goddamn accident.
Why are roads made of the most reflective... They're the most reflective surface of all goddamn time. In the rain, why?
I don't know if that's just like a property of tarmac or intentional. I wouldn't be able to say. It seems weird if it was intentional though.
Did it die? Is it still alive?
I don't know.
No, it's still alive in there. It's just taking its sweet ass time. There we go. But I'm like losing my mind. Like you can't see. You can't see when people have fucking lights on. Why? And then people have their damn high beams on. Why?
Or
On the beach. It's coming up one ramp where it went down before. If I had better aim, maybe it would have died, but... Okay. Oh, yeah, you didn't take it. You never took a driving quiz, have you?
no.
Okay, so one of the questions on the driving quiz is, let's say you can't see because of other people's lights or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you just can't see. Where do you look to make sure like that you're still on the road? Do you look on the line in the middle of the road, or do you look on the line on the end of the road?
When you say end of the road.
Like the not middle, the side.
Okay.
Like what would you say?
So I would say the middle.
Okay, God, because like that's the source of the light. Like
I know, yeah.
you can't see.
The logic is like you're meant to see, always keep your eyes on the road, and
Oh shit! I'm going back. But that was the one question on the thing I got wrong. And hey, guess what? Whenever it fucking rains and I can't see, I try to look in the center because that's what they told me. I can't see anything. I look on the side of the road where I can see that my car is still within the line, and it's completely fine. There are eggs back here, by the way. But like, it doesn't make. It's wrong. They're wrong. It pisses me off. Maybe if they just made roads better.
I mean, yeah, that's like the core of all of this, is that road infrastructure is just fucking terrible.
People didn't use fucking high beams.
People just didn't build societies around cars, you know, like most of Central and Western Europe chose to do very sensibly. That doesn't include us, by the way. We built our own cars. We're fucking idiots. It is very funny, the source of all that isn't quite literally America, though, because it was like after World War II, the rebuilding European countries wanted like a bit of a touch of that American, you know, like wealth and happiness, because America didn't have to rebuild shit, and that meant cars. And then like a lot of Central, Northern, and Western European countries, and even Eastern European countries, they were in the Soviet bloc half the time, so they didn't have to worry about this at all. Rebelled against like growing car prominence because of like this getting people killed and getting children named, just causing all sorts of fucking unholy problems. Like, you know, none of this. And they were right. Meanwhile, the UK chose we gotta be about cars, and now we're a fucking collapsing shithole.
Also, it's weird that a lot of streets and stuff there are the narrowest streets of all time.
Yes.
What's the point? What is the point? Honestly, speaking of what's the point, I have the goddamn carbon roller. Give me an egg. We need it.
I'll just splash on that.
Oh yeah, you should be definitely.
I'm on them.
Okay. Well, we got.
Oh, that went horribly south. How did that get you to not in? Whoever that got.
I was so desperate to get that egg before the other person did, so that I could use it to kill bosses, because I am the only person who knows. But we did it somehow. Thank you,
It's always
Wilton.
best when I'm the one who has like the DPS going.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I also think I do a pretty good job with it too.
You do the boss killing job good. When I get told I kill bosses, like this is going to go miserably, and it does. When I'm told to focus on the big shitters, like all's well.
I don't have to deal with the part where you have to aim and manage enemies. I just have to make sure he doesn't lie on me and jump on me at a set time every time.
I mean that, and also like navigate backwards around green.
It's like, it's all about keeping him far, but keeping him close enough for the egg cannon.
Yeah.
Like, it's that sweet spot. Because if all the bosses are dying on the other side of the map, then it's like, what the hell's the point? Do you know if those Nintendo 64 icons are on the Switch yet? Doesn't seem like something you know, but I might as well ask because I keep forgetting.
You mean like avatars and shit?
Yeah. Like, because they said, like, if you have the Nintendo Switch thing, you can get the Paper Mario avatar. And I'm like, well, I'll shell out however much money I need for that. How much is it, like $20 or something? I'll do it.
I have no idea.
I'm a loser.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's there. I didn't even know the Xenoblade 3 ones were there. You had to tell me that.
That was before you even played it.
Yep.
Was the guy that you have as your avatar a good character?
That is not an individual character. That is like the super form of the main guy.
Oh, okay.
It's the one when him and the cat girl fused.
Everything has fusions nowadays. Jesus.
I mean, in this case, when I say fuse, it's like, you know, they get essentially into like the Darwin and the Frank's mech.
Oh, okay. Woo!
It's literally all one big analog for fucking. And that's not even exaggerating. That is the literal text. The things Monolith Soft would do if they realized it was like an 18-minute game. It's like, Jesus. They're already like, doing, you know, like, this is so totally someone getting cut in half and doing a fucking giant blood spray, but it's fine, it's just light, don't worry about it. It just happens to be like red and coming out in drips. It's just light, don't worry about it. This person very obviously tangibly got cut in fucking two, don't worry about it, it's fine. Like, they fell down in one piece, see? Yeah, the sword went completely all the way through, right through their back, don't worry about it.
Whenever you say like the red spraying out, just makes me think of the No More Heroes
It is
bosses
almost
when you kill
exactly
them.
like that, but it's overtly like bright, like it's exactly that kind of blood spray, but it's like all bright and light, like motes of light shit. But it is exactly that kind of like red blood spray, with the high pressure, constant blood spray shit.
Still have to experience not Xenoblade 3. I mean,
No
it's
More
true,
Heroes 3.
but No More Heroes 3, yeah.
I don't know about the PC version, but like the other console versions are probably quite excellent.
Yeah, I'm like, I want the physical version, so I'm not getting the Steam version. Or it's not Steam, whatever the other thing is called. That worked. Good job, gamers. There's a Greg somewhere. There are two Gregs over there. Fuck you every time. Hey, it worked out though. No, capture. I died for that too. Fuck. I'm on Spiral Mountain. Wow, this isn't good. Hey, look, it's our teammate who is off of Spiral Mountain now. Kind of kook crazy here. I tried to do the ball thing.
For all it's worth.
A ball can save your life. Yeah, that's like a Luke project. Because I watched Luke play No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the Wii, no less. And then we were gonna play Travis Strikes Again together, but then I moved out and then he stopped existing and got in a relationship, which I'm not gonna confirm anything, but I'm almost certain that the two are not mutually exclusive. And then played No More Heroes 3, but nope, that never happened. Yeah, this is No More Heroes. Thought I said Xenoblade.
Yeah, you said No More Heroes. It's good. The Travis Strikes Again is quite excellent. They all are. I was actually kind of thrown with No More Heroes 3 when it's like, oh, this really is just like fucking No More Heroes. I'm kind of losing my mind. It's been like fucking 20 years and still has the exact same shit.
Just don't play them on the Wii with the Wii remotes.
No, yeah.
Respect, though. Respect for building your game around that, honestly.
Yeah, like, I also like respect for doing that sort of thing at a time when, you know, like, Nintendo was extremely frowny about adult things.
Yeah.
Here's your sword, like, charge it by whacking off. Just over it, like.
It was so sad when the Travis me costume was a thing.
Yeah. Of all of them, that's absolutely the one guy who should have fucking got in.
It's like I didn't actually think he'd get in, but I figured like he's fun. I'm pretty sure Sakurai liked him, and like No More Heroes 3 was coming out.
It's probably one of those things where if Sakurai had like pure choice, it would have been probably a hard yes. We also, but you know, we probably still would have got Terry actually.
Well, of course.
We probably would have got Mai, but no. But Mai would at least be released from like the horny prison.
No. Sorry.
Go get your pizza.
No. I'm bad, by the way. Oh my fuck it, whatever. Good thing no one saw that.
Yeah, like in that respect, like Sakurai's like YouTube game design series and just like all of the talks and stuff have been like only a whole lot of like remarkable sense where it's kind of like, okay, now I see how this guy has been behind a lot of these really successful projects. He does just genuinely know his shit about a lot of things.
Yeah, I've fallen behind on those, unfortunately.
It's also just like, oh man, this you can sort of see like when he's talking about like, fighting games and shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, he really did just spend all his time in the fucking arcades, didn't he? He really did just going around like ending people's lives like King of Fighters.
I remember there was that one screenshot of Sakurai saying like the more complex a fighting game is, the worse it is or whatever, and then people were throwing a fit about that. It's like, I think that was out of context.
I believe him. Well, he was mostly talking about like inputs, and his example was, of course, the SNK pretzel. He's like, once you get up to this level, like it's just fucked. Like people aren't gonna be able to get in if you make inputs like too complex. I mean, he's exactly right. So you can have like some input complexity, that's perfectly fine. But you have to like not be a freak about it. SNK. Hell, at times Arxis.
If you want a good fighting game, don't make your lobby like Arc System Works.
Yeah. Just be normal about your lobby.
Oh, I did my job.
I have like more time because I'm not like streaming and like all the associated shit around that.
What?
I'm like, what?
There's no time around that.
There is.
You just boot up the thing and play the game still. You didn't even make thumbnails or like write descriptions, I think.
I wrote like not like video descriptions. Actually, no, I did write video descriptions of all sometimes. Not even sometimes, a lot of the time.
Did you do tags?
Yes.
Even when YouTube said that tags are useless?
I'd never heard that, so I just kept.
They literally, like, you go to the tag section and they literally say right then and there, tags don't usually do that much, but I put them in anyway because I'm pretty sure they do.
I just put it out of habit.
Not for engagement or anything, but just like, if there's this weird video, and you want to find it, and you type in basically a description of it, if there aren't any tags, then you're not gonna find the video, and it's gonna be lost forever. And that's why I put tags in.
Yeah. I mean, it's stuff like that, and it's also like deciding what to stream and when actually took up an arcane amount of time at times.
Like maybe waiting for the perfect opportunity, and then just it never came, and then you're like, well,
Stuff like
god
that,
damn
yeah.
it.
Like, plans for this and that. It's just again, just like sometimes like after work, it's kind of like, am I going to stream tonight? Can I be fucked streaming tonight? All the rest of it, it's kind of like, eh. And sometimes it'd be like, yeah, it's not like you've like
essentially mulled on this until 8 o'clock, and you can't really do that, and also you don't have a satisfactory amount of time to sink into that stuff.
Anyway, whatever you were saying before.
Yeah, I'm like high tide. Whoops.
Cringe.
Like essentially using a lot of the time that like I was left like thinking about it. Also, I was like just another thing was testing OBS to make shit look like it works and nice and all the rest of it. That took an arcane amount of time at times. Fucked the video encoding options so much to make it stop complaining about me. And turns out all along it was literally just, well, you know, you're not like recording it to an SSD. You don't have the space on your main SSD for that shit. And you know, it also doesn't like your AMD CPU and all the rest of it. So things essentially out of my hands at that time, but you know, still I tried to fight it, and I'm just like thinking like I'm going to get around to a lot of things now that I said I wasn't doing, such as, you know, for instance, catching up with the backlog. That's going pretty well. And one I'm thinking like, okay, it's time. I'm going to like fucking pick a fighting game and just go.
Have you done that? Because I still haven't done that.
Not yet, because I was still just fresh out of the backlog, essentially, at least, you know, the top of the backlog anyway. But I'm thinking it's probably going to be like Melty Blood or Guilty Gear.
My friends are like, Chris, just fucking play a fighting game.
That's pretty much it, yeah. You know, Melty Blood is because I'm a giant type moon piece of shit. And Guilty Gear because it seems pretty cool.
Strive is beginner friendly and it's, you know, mainline. There's a big install base.
Yeah.
It has fun characters. Elfelt isn't in there.
That means you don't get made tripping over her name though, is the answer.
There's I mean, Zerd has rollback now, but apparently that game is really technical. Like,
yeah, it's the proper shit because they simplify it to a lot of people's chagrin. A lot of stuff for Strive. I think, given that, I would probably use Strive as a start and then eventually like slink back to Rev 2, or I think it is just Rev 2 in general now.
yeah.
So it would basically be like Strive and then Rev 2, and then also just, you know, I'm gonna play my Melty Blood eventually.
I want to play Melty Blood because I want to play as Saber. I don't know anything about the moon system or whatever. I do know someone who, if I said, "Hey, I want to play Melty Blood. Would you want to like help me out?" Yes, exactly. Melty Blood specifically. Oh no, I do no damage. How am I gonna kill the horde on my own? Haha. They got it.
Jesus, it's a lot of steel heads.
Just shooting blind, I can't actually see anything.
Can't even tell when they're fucking dying half the time because of the explosions.
I threw that. Lame ass. Meanwhile, I have such a backlog and I don't play games.
You also have a lot going on.
That is true as well. I'm probably not, if life goes in the trajectory that I think it is, I'm not going to have time to do anything. I genuinely think I might go radio silent on the internet. I might pull a Mike Panutz. Which is insane for me, because I'm terminally online.
Yeah, I'm kind of, can I fathom that? I don't know if I can. I have to dapple lose on this video, so fuck me.
I'd try and then fail, I think. There was a summer, though, where I didn't use Twitter at all. And I used that as a thing where it's like, I could do it.
I mean, to be honest, I think if you or like genuinely occupied with other shit, you probably could legitimately do it. But I think that's a part of the issue is basically just like at certain times you aren't occupied by something else, and that's what makes you spend it online essentially. It's as you say, it's like it's the getting started thing half the time.
Yeah, it's just more of a matter of whether or not you actually want to do it because it's work.
Yeah.
Whereas Twitter is not work.
Yeah.
Video games are technically work.
Yeah, essentially it's passive versus active shit, yeah. And I wouldn't myself like really leave the internet per se. I would probably just like just if it was me, I would just like probably I wouldn't even follow Twitter necessarily because there's a lot of artists I follow and shit. And they don't often post anything. Like, well, they do post a picture, but they do like a fucking week later or some shit. Because, God.
That's kind of the thing. Like, you'd have to give up art. It'd be a tough call, but you'd have to do it.
The trick around it would be like, what you do is on top of having like a fucking thing in that shuts off the trending tab, you'd have an account set to another country and you just use a VPN to tunnel to that country, and then it's also just all in a language you just don't understand. And then that's it. And you just follow up all the artists and off you go.
Didn't Elon Musk buy Twitter today or something? Are you gonna?
The family went through, yeah, he just gave up and took it because the alternative would be getting destroyed in court.
Are you gonna leave Twitter, Gavin?
I mean, like,
go to Tumblr?
No, only if it's like it becomes like a genuine shithole. But I think because of how I curate my experience, that's not going to really happen, most likely.
Yeah, I'm like, because a lot of my friends are on Tumblr, so I'm like, I should go on Tumblr, but I'm like, that's the exact that's compounding the problem I have.
I have considered like a Tumblr or something just for like writing longer form posts about my thoughts on games and shit that isn't like a full-on thing, which I would throw into the WordPress because it's just brainworms.
Tumblr is better for their tagging system so that you can find things again and people can find old things. That would be very
useful.
Whereas Twitter,
I might do that. Yeah.
Twitter doesn't have that. The only way you could do it is like hashtags, but then it's like, you know, that takes up the writing. It just looks bad instead of being relatively invisible on the bottom like Tumblr.
Yeah. I think that would be it. That would probably like jump the Tumblr. Not so much jump the Tumblr as like use it in concert with. Like, you know, to be honest, I don't spend that much time on like social media much anyway. It's like, you know, I wake up in the morning and like if it's Monday, I go like, the weekly artists are posting like their saucy things today. They usually do that on like Sunday night or Monday morning.
What? How does he know this?
Because they do it extremely weekly and consistently. It's very fun. I don't know why it's that consistent, but fuck me, it's that consistent. That's just how I like doing it, and I'm not going to argue.
2 of them are on me. Why?
There's no way he was not onto that. It just took him a second to die.
I love collecting eggs.
I think like it would just be like total suppression of like the news and shit, and then mostly just using it essentially as a glorified image site. Alright, to be honest, I already move a lot of that to Pixiv as it is. So. Pixiv and wherever else. Yeah, it would require like the site becoming like actively like fucking unusable or whatever to make me leave it essentially. And I kind of doubt that will happen, even if like, you know, fuckboy's gonna be weird about things. So the other thing would be like if
He's moving.
friends all left, it would just be like, well, I guess the account just turns into I play it in like art retweeter, and then that's about it. I way overshot that.
Gavin's using a cannon? What the hell?
I'm not using a cannon. I way overshot
you
it
were.
from the into a mouth mouth.
Okay, because you were near it when you said that. Did these just not reach? I've been trying to shoot this guy down for the entire fucking game.
Who is it?
The flying fuckers.
But yeah, it would probably do you some good.
I mean, it
So
definitely
the-
would, but
Oh, yeah. So the question would also be like, when you say total internet spread, is that like also messaging stuff or just
no,
like,
yeah,
social
just
media?
like streaming, watching anything, social media.
Okay, that's fine. Because I was gonna be like, if that's the case, and you just like
Yeah, I've got remove all of
be
my
kind of arcade.
remove all of my friends from existence.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not
Return.
joining voice calls would be a thing though. So it's just. I think a lot of it would just be if I had more self-control, but I just don't.
Yeah, it can be learned. It can be grown. Eventually.
It's like, 'cause Twitter's good if like nothing's going on a dog job too. So like,
Yeah. I mean, that's like the fine use for it is that you need to bullshit about for however many minutes.
yeah, but then that means you can't give it up entirely, and then you'll get sucked in, and because there's so much new stuff. And
Yeah, I guess you just have to get into reading ebooks. Works for me.
do reading.
Right now I'm reading 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. You didn't expect a real answer, did you?
No, I did. It's like it's always good to have one friend who actually reads, because if you ever decide that you want to start reading again, then you have someone to ask.
I will tell you about a little book called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. One of those things that defines a person. Speaking of reading, that's something I could do over the week. I keep forgetting that I actually do have all the Chainsaw Man volumes. I should fucking get on that.
I don't know. I don't even watch. I don't even watch anime, man. Like, that's not even. Oh, God! Life is pain. I hate. All right, Gavin. You're probably killing bosses, right?
Yes.
Use an egg for everything. I don't care if it's easy.
I don't have an egg at the moment. They're making it excessively hard to get an egg. I'm dead.
No, that's not gonna work. I don't know why. That should just yeeted a thing.
Something revived me, so
I think it was our teammate who was nearby. You have to stop being in the guy, like.
Like me or the
No, the guy. Yeah.
Well, finally killing a boss only for like a snake to come through its corpse.
Oh. Well, this thing's gonna run out of battery.
You're not within like range to plug it in.
No, I am. It's just I should. We're so close to 200 to get this badge. Wait, do I already have the badge? How do I see what my name tag is? Do I have the one for Sakai already? Forget.
I want to be able to go a little longer anyway, because it's near 3.
If you are speaking, I cannot hear you. Alright, there we go.
Welcome back.
Are you doing that? Are you sipping from your soda?
No,
Doing all the things that I hate? Wow. Hilarious. This guy has to drink water. You're kind of the odd one out.
I do drink water. Excuse you.
Exclusively water.
No, because then I wouldn't be drinking milk.
I thought you were going to say now that I wouldn't be drinking tea.
No, I don't drink tea. No, no flavor to tea. I should probably try like other like teas, like green tea and shit, eventually. But
Well, the green tea has the same problem. It's like I think you need like maybe a different brand or something. That's something that I'm like I should try other kinds of tea, like because it does just taste like watered down flavoring. It's like I'd rather just have
in
water.
my case, the tea I tried would just tasted like warm water. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking get it. Like, why would I do this? I could just drink the fucking milk and it'd be nice and soothing.
What kind of milk?
What do you mean?
Is it whole milk from a cow?
We just alternate skimmed and semi-skimmed based on whatever I feel like at that point.
Okay.
Never
That
really
has a
tried
lot of-
other animals' milks.
That has a lot of fat in it. It has a lot of nutrients, but it has a lot of fat.
Not that much fat. And this is one of the things where I can say yes, I can confirm to you there's not that much fat.
Maybe it's different in America because it is that much fat. Meanwhile, almond milk is healthier for you, but or is it? Is almond milk is like bad. You're not supposed to drink that. I think that's like not based. Is that it?
I don't remember. All I remember like, is the fun fact about almonds is like, you know, one of the core components or something about cyanide comes from almonds.
I drink almond milk. I don't know
I'm
if I
curious
should.
what goat milk tastes like.
Well, actually, I don't drink it. That's ridiculous. Drinking milk is disgusting. I use it in my cereal. That's it.
You're telling me like, oh, you can drink one and then turn around and go like, I don't drink milk.
Yeah, Gavin is just mind controlled by big milk. Don't mind him.
It's always big this and big that with Americans.
The milk lobby. Oh, it builds strong bones as if it's the only thing that can do that.
I mean, it just tastes good though.
He's lying. It tastes gross.
It tastes great. Goes well with a lot of things. Biscuits, some flavor of crisps. By itself.
Every baked good.
A lot of baked goods, yeah. Some meats goes excellent with anything you have, like, you know, vaguely spicy. Whenever I'm like doing stir fries, half the time it's like, yep, this fucking milk, let's go.
I thought that was a
chili
meme.
flakes in this one. No, it's real. It's like chemicals in milk help suppress stuff in chili, like peppers and shit. Or was it cream? The milk at least helps with it by being cold, that's for sure. Like, far more than water. I suppose it must be milk as well. Like, cream is probably better, but it's definitely milk also definitely helps. I'm fairly certain it was cream in the story about like the guy who was a chef who accidentally left chili on his hands when he fingered his girlfriend, just annihilated her by doing it.
Where is it? Oh, there
There
it is.
it is.
tie at the basket. I failed the surf. How unfortunate. Probably, yeah. Fuck you. It's like there's stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about. Yeah, god damn it. So many things to talk about that I don't want to talk about yet until it all gets sorted and situated and confirmed.
Locked in.
Why?
Heavy.
Look at that. That was satisfying. Flying fucker at one ramp. An effort was made.
Oh, well, that was unfortunate. I was going to drop it on the co-host and it died right as it was coming down. It's stuck here.
Why does there have to be a sniper? It's a good perch for a backliner weapon like me. I have a bad feeling about this wave.
Nothing great. Don't know where I am at the moment. Alright, I'm dead.
Just remind people that specials exist. Damn it.
Yeah.
Maybe we're washed.
It's quite late for me. I think the next one will be my last one anyway.
I'm close to read a call Luna. This one's until 8 tomorrow, so it'd be nice to I'll do it again with you, but maybe play it with other friends. One friend in particular who will play Salmon Run forever, which is good because that aligns with my interests perfectly. I probably shouldn't have played Salmon Run for 3.5 hours. I probably should have finished Pokemon Legends Arceus, but
I mean, I don't start that shit. Catastrophizing is part of the issue. Doing something you visit and enjoy is not a fucking problem. Don't start that shit. I'll beat you with my hands.
I do tell myself, as long as I make money, no matter what I do for the rest of the day was useful. So considering I have not had a day off in probably a year and will not have a day off in the rest of my life, I think every day will technically be useful. But
It's upsetting to hear.
I'm like, oh yeah, that was the reason why I kind of wanted to see about pivoting to a 9-to-5 job. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do instead is try to go to college again.
What was your interest? Actually, what were you in college for originally as well?
Nothing. That's why I dropped out.
You can do that.
Yep. See, that I didn't think that was an option either. That's why I was suicidal. But then I learned that
I don't just mean the dropout. I mean going in for nothing.
Oh,
well.
Yeah. No, you just go to college because that's kind of the status quo, you know?
You don't have to pick like a main topic or anything. Or...
Not for the first few years.
It's fucked up. No wonder you people are in like fucking university for our college rather for fucking eons. No wonder Aki's still there doing exams.
Well, she's getting like a doctor, like an actual doctor thing. That's like at least 8 years, I think.
Like
yeah. So that makes sense, but.
And then Emily is over here and like
yeah,
Germany's still there doing exams. Like I fucking like let him do his practice his thesis presentation.
I feel like
on Friday there.
I feel like when they mention that they're doing school stuff, I've just been stuck in time. Because
yeah, no, I feel that as well. It comes like, oh, I have exams. I'm like, you fucking had exams like 2 months ago.
Yeah, like, you were talking about your school stuff when I was still actually actively streaming and recording things.
Like, in the time it's taking you to be in school, I have gone through, gotten a degree, got out and got a fucking job and been in it for 5 years. What are you doing? It's like he's in like medicine and like Emily's in like fucking like physics, so okay, sure.
Yeah.
These are freak degrees that take forever, but you know, it's even so I'm kinda like, god damn. It doesn't end, does it?
Yeah, I might be in a similar boat. I'm still trying to decide, but I think like therapy might be a good option for me, which would require being a doctor. But apparently it's not as bad.
Kind of doctor, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was. It's not an MD.
You don't have to like get licenses for like fucking chemicals or whatever.
Yeah. But it's apparently like the 4 basic years of college and then 2 on top of that. Fortunately, I have a therapist with which I can ask questions like this during our next session, probably.
It's interesting that's the way it works. So over here, it's like you just pick your fucking degree and that's it. Anything else you want to do is completely extracurricular. It's not part of your fucking official time here. You know, essentially like hobbies or extra study or whatever the fuck you want to do. Over here, it's like I pick computer science. It's like you are doing nothing but computers.
Yeah.
No languages, no history, none of that shit. You are just computers all the fucking time.
I wish that was us, but we have general... What are they called? I forget what they're called. They're general classes.
This is Gen Ed shit.
Gen Ed, yep.
It's deranged to me.
It really doesn't help. That was like one of the reasons. Well, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do anyway, but...
Can't blame you for being upset with that though, because that's just deranged. It's like, just fucking give them like a dedicated central thing. And anything else they want to do, just let them do it outside of that.
It's like you can do a certificate program, but that doesn't get you like an actual degree that jobs and stuff respect, you know, so. Like I got a copy editing degree, but I feel like I can't actually do anything with it. Like, the other thing I would go into school for is, damn it, is copy editing. But it seems less reliable, you know. I don't know. Just, I'll have to see how it goes. But oh yeah, the ink doesn't fall with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was my one safe space. I did my best.
The eggs are all here, just getting them in the fucking basket. Please.
I did all I could. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't know, it's an idea. I'm not the best with homework at all, though, so that's a big concern.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, maybe if it's a topic I'm actually interested in, you get through the gen eds and then you go, oh, this is just stuff I would do on my own time anyway.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not unable to write essays. I write essays casually when I'm just talking about anything with my friends, and then
Yeah, same.
they go fucking wall of text, motherfucking wall of text. Spend is that it?
Yeah, okay, that was the last one. It's like 3 o'clock.
We have to still leave the room.
I mean, and there's also like you probably have a better handle on things as well now.
Yeah, better work ethic considering my job, but that's kind of like
Probably a generally better mental state.
yes, yeah, that for sure as well. So we'll see. I'm definitely like actually considering it. So
It's good, like a lot of options.
55, and then yeah, like programming's always there, but I'd have to start from the ground floor, and you know, like we don't know.
Look, I'm right here.
We all know if I'd actually like it, and like
I can tell you right now, anyone who says like, "Oh, you need like math stuff for this," lying through their teeth. You fucking don't.
it's like the question is, will I actually like that kind of problem solving, or will I find it just annoying and despair inducing?
Yeah. You really do need to have the kind of brain that likes, you know, just essentially like repetitively slapping a problem in the face until it works.
Don't forget to do your gotcha.
My biggest issue with my job, more often than not, is just like the people I have to deal with. You've got new testers on team. Oh no. They're also fucking stupid. Someone, like, one of them asked me, like, hey, like, you know, what value do I use here for this field? And they, like, from this, like, for this issue, and they posted the issue, and like, the second line of the issue was a list of the values to use. I'm just fucking, like, looking at the message, and I'm just like, are you shitting me? Like, the word you used is in there. Surely you can see it. And the magical part was, that was yesterday. They came back today and asked the exact same question at the start of this morning. I could not help but, like, get actually annoyed until just told them straight up, you asked me this yesterday, and the answer is still in the thing you pasted to me again. It's like, fucking had it with testers, I swear to God. Don't become a software tester. I will lose respect for you.
What are these shoes? Oh yeah. All right, that is Salmon Run. Long one. We love Grisco Blaster and random weapons that make it not stale. So it would be. It's another one where we can only play on the 30th. Sunday. That's the only afternoon time. The day before Halloween. All right, that's the stream. Good talks. We're back. I feel like we're back. We're back in normal Salmon Run, the old Salmon Run ways. Which is good. I just need to remember to open Google Docs and in the document that says Gavin topics, actually write things that happen and I think about so that just seamlessly go through stuff again. But otherwise, yes. I can play Salmon Run Next Wave unconsciously and still do well. Honestly, I thought it would take longer. So this is good. Alright, so that's the stream. Go bye.